Right, I'm back. You're not going to get a notification, so how did you know I was back? Was you just waiting? Yeah, I'm back. I sorted it, I believe. Have I? What time's the prelims start? Right, cool. I think I'm good on everything now, yeah? I think we're set. So now we can start having a look at things. One thing I want... Everything sound, yeah? Don't worry about the YouTube. It's going to be a farmer. Don't worry. Just trust the process. It's going to be a farmer. Okay, so one thing I wanted to look back at, because I didn't fully watch it yesterday because I was out and about, was the pressers. The presser, the weigh-in. Oh, look at the thumbnail, though. Look at the thumbnail. Hey, Joe, you're dangerous. Joe, you're dangerous. The thumbnail looks crazy. Right, so I want to go back through the presser real quick, yeah? Just while we're waiting, chat. Should we do that?
And I had the chance to chat with her briefly yesterday.
114.3 pounds.
Yeah, it is difficult. It's on. Right. Let me just get this all lined up. Just while we're waiting. I didn't get to fully watch the presser. So I think everything's working perfect.
Weighing in at 114, looking lean and mean, Wade. She was focused yesterday when I chatted.
I'm guessing there was no notification, chat, yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champion to the stage, hailing from Milton Keynes, England, United Kingdom, Carla Jade.
Carla always with a smile on her face, but she's nasty in the ring, BJ.
Yeah, she does a good job.
Chat, who remembers Carla from Sunday Smoke? Does anyone remember Carla from Sunday Smoke?
Staying long, using her left jab, using her right hand. Like to see her, sit down on her punches a little more. I know she's been working on that a lot during this training camp leading up. So I'm looking forward to seeing what adjustments she's made in this last training camp.
Said she wants to leave Darren with a bloody nose, just like she left Nikki Rue. We'll see if the champ can
down.
Do it.
Yeah, she was a ring girl on Sunday Smoke. Do you not remember Life of G's?
115 pounds, bang on for Carla.
Joey Essex is going to be at 8 o'clock. I'll tell you that all the times. I've got sent me everything. I'm going to keep you up to date.
There's going to be some words exchanged here in this face-to-face. Might need to have security close by for this one.
I got the chance to talk with her really quick.
All right, so the one fight I wanted to look at. Let me have a look. Let's see.
To the stage, hailing from Warsaw, Ferrari.
This man is an absolute psycho.
Yeah, gaming
He's
clips.
A wild man. We all know
we'll be showing some of it. This fight's going to be mad.
Right.
There's been mad shit between these two, so I'm looking forward to this one, definitely. I've had this first festival. Yeah, she really liked it. Thank you for asking.
Here, for sure.
Amadeus Ferrari. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen.
169.4 pounds for Amadeus Ferrari.
No, don't stream it on their cows.
We know what
you can get it from going to the link in our bio. The fuck?
All right, it looks like he brought a buddy with him. Scaring his
what the
buddy
fuck
there.
is this?
I bring someone for the coach.
Oh, I see him there in the crowd yesterday. Not yesterday, on the press conference.
I'll guarantee you he'll probably do a better job than you.
Fuck you, man!
That fingers looks like the size of your fucking dick.
About size
Wait.
of my dick, bro.
Is there racism in this, is there?
How you know?
Yeah, I done it, Mr. Baba.
You're a Ferrari, you don't last very long.
I kill you tomorrow. I promise.
I kill you. Mate, this is not fucking Hollywood. This is a... What the fuck? Control your little bitch.
Joey Essex is the 8th fight, chat.
Hey, can you make a tikka masala for my friend?
8 fight. 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 8 fi I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. I got you.
Hey, can you make a tikka masala for my friend?
Crazy. That's not even the bad bit.
Listen, you've been running your mouth all week. You got a little bitch slap this morning. Rest I'll do tomorrow.
Who? What? Listen, I wanna say one thing. His coach is a little dog who bark all the time, and he say I'm not safety in England. Fuck you, terrorist.
Oh my gosh, bro. I didn't know it was something like that. Oh my gosh. What the fuck?
Don't disrespect. See, for that disrespect, watch tomorrow what I do with you.
That is
Enjoy
mad.
your little fucking bitch before I swing my balls.
I'll be real. He better not swing the mic back to him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, okay.
I'm here with Amadeus Ferrari.
No, allow it. After he said that, you gotta just, you get me? That's it, done.
Amadeus.
Liar.
He shouldn't give him.
Lying rat.
That's too far, man.
Amadeus.
Oh, to be fair, I think KSI is trying to give the hint here, just saying that's it. Look, you see that? KSI is basically saying that's enough. Don't talk to my man no more. What do you reckon, chat? Yeah, we're broadcasting the fight as well, the prelims. I think that's KSI saying don't chat to him no more.
Liar. Lying rat.
Amadeus.
Oh.
And that's not what we want to see, folks. Obviously, you had to think they needed some extra security for that reason and that reason only. You knew, BJ, you knew it was going to pop off there. Luckily, I don't think anything got through, but...
You can't wait for that one.
Oh,
Amadeus Ferrari. Ibrahim Pardesi.
Yeah, mad.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh.
Got people getting carried out.
Luckily, they got to him before he
Am
got
I
to
annoyed that we're going to see Dylan Danis win tonight? Nah, don't be silly,
This
man.
fight was in jeopardy.
Bro, I'll be real. Dylan Danis is proper sound, chap. He's proper sound, bro.
And now, ladies
On
and gentlemen,
off
let's
camera,
please
he's
welcome
mad
our
sound.
next
Sorry.
contestants to the stage and is scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight World Championship. Let's please welcome the challenger, hailing from Lewica, Poland, fighting
TikTok,
out of
tap the
Dubai,
screen, everyone tap the screen.
Natan, the Cracker Markan.
Natan.
Yo, Holly, favorite of the
Marson.
month.
I'm looking around, BJ. I don't know that we even see Chase DeMoor. Maybe I'm not having good vision right now on stage. I don't know if he's here. So I still don't know what's going on with this fight.
The mystique of Chase DeMoor and what's been going on over the last 48 hours has been a mystery to me. Let's
When
see
am
if
I
Chase
jumping
shows
in the
up.
ring?
223.2 pounds for Natan
It's up over the 9 months.
And
So-
now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome the champion.
Liam,
Hailing
it's
from
box night. It's boxing night, mate. I don't normally stream
fighting
Saturdays.
out
Is that
of
okay?
Barcelona, Spain, Mr. Belt to Ass, Chase DeMoor.
There he is.
Oh, he's here, and Natan is running away.
Oh, he
with
took the belt.
As we speak, security's trying to stop Natan from
He
stealing
took the belt.
And Chase is now walking through the crowd to get on stage. Natan tried to pull a fast one, but the champ is here, BJ.
Got some serious antics from Natan, but he better focus on tomorrow night's fight instead of trying to run away with that belt. Chase DeMoor is improving. He's been active. He's been traveling all over the world, getting more activity, getting fights all over the place, and he's a very dangerous fighter at this point in his career.
I cannot see Natan winning against Chase, chat. I'll be so honest with you.
Champion
I can't see it.
Chase DeMoor.
I literally can't see
The
it.
part about this fight, BJ, Chase had to weigh in under 220 pounds, so all
What
of
is
the
you-
antics,
what's your
everything
lot's
else aside,
prediction?
This man's professionally made weight.
He is, and Wade, he's been in camp, I believe, for 3 years. He's had a couple losses early in his career, but he's come back, and he's gotten very focused, and looking forward to seeing him tomorrow night.
I'm here with the champion, Chase DeMoor. Chase, this has got to be one of the wildest fight weeks you've experienced. where's your head at ahead of tomorrow night? Silence.
He just walked off. Alright, but you know what? One thing, chat, I would say, right? Yo, United, thank you for the 12 months. Put whatever bullshit between us there was, right? One thing I say about Chase, he does get good clips in the build-ups to the fight. Now, I don't know what was promo. Well, to be fair, I do know what was promo, what wasn't promo, right? But one thing I would say, though, yeah, if it was the truth of the amount he showed that he was getting paid for this fight, then he definitely should be getting paid more. I'll say that. It doesn't benefit me or any form of way saying something like that, but I'll keep it real. For the sort of numbers that he does do in, like, clip-wise, I don't know what translates into actual pay-per-view sales. I personally would say he should be getting more than 5 bags if that's the case.
This has got.
I don't know how much you lot know.
Fight weeks you've experienced. Where's your head at ahead of tomorrow night?
Yo, Jade Rage, thing on the 3 months.
Golden. One more time.
Oh my god, we got some. I don't know what that says, Vortex. I don't know what that says. Yo, TikTok, one in the chat if you want to carry on watching. Alright, is this the boy, Ty Mitchell, next one?
A dangerous man, 19 wins, does right now. It's not on the line, but has the WBA gold belt as well. It's a real challenge for Ty Mitchell.
Rated number 14.
I don't know. I'm going by what I saw the tweet he put up, innit? I don't know if it's false or not.
Yeah, number 15 by the WBA, I believe. A very good fighter.
I'm telling you now, yeah, though, chat. I don't know what the bookies is thinking with this one. They've got the boy, our boy, Ty Mitchell, as the underdog. I understand. You have to go by the record at some point, but go by facts as well. Do you get me? But either way, a lot of us are eating good money tonight.
The Derby Banger.
A lot of us are having good money tonight, bro.
2 big-time performances.
Big time Mitchell from Derby. You lot on TikTok, tap the screen right now. Everyone on TikTok, let's get us to 50k likes right now. Tap the screen. Easy money.
He's got a charisma and a swag about him that cannot be taught. He's a born fighter, and regardless of what his record says, 4-2, he's got a lot of experience being in the camps of Dillian White, Tyson Fury, Tony Bellew. He brings a lot of experience into the ring tomorrow night, regardless of his 4-2 record.
Yeah, we're watching the fights. Oh, SCG, you ain't seen the new shit we got, have you? Come on, Ty. Let's go.
167.5 pounds for Ty, the Derby Banger Mitchell.
Folks, this might be one of the best stylistic and technical boxing matches you will see on Misfits. Tune in tomorrow night for this one.
Here he is. Chat, who have you got? I'm going to show you in a minute, SCG, when we talk about the fights. So, look, sizing them up. Pause. Sizing them up. Pretty much the same body type. Pretty much the same height. Let me see what their arms are saying. Pause. It's a crazy one. They probably got about similar reach as well.
Why is Ty Mitchell not enough tomorrow night?
Just not on my level. You don't got nothing for me. Can't handle this. I'm going to break him down tomorrow.
Now, let's go by the fact that he didn't want to put the WBA on the line. Is that concerning on his side? He wasn't confident enough to put the WBA down. KSI said he'll double his pay if he puts the WBA down. Do you get me? Do you think that is a weakness point on his side? Oh, we got the Portuguese people in here. Big up to my Portuguese people. Hola.
One more time for Silky Sean Hemphill.
I mean, what's the difference? Like,
it has been a fantastic 2025, but the biggest career opportunity stands right in front of you.
TikTok, 30k likes, so I'm cutting off.
I'm gonna beat that ass, boy. Listen, obviously, it's from the America. They don't know about me. And if you just look at my record from when I was 18 years old, I'm rubbish. But I've changed since then.
That's the thing. So look, a lot of people will look at Ty Mitchell. They'll look at his record. Morgan, the fights will start from 6. They'll look at his record and they'll say, okay, yeah, cool. But they don't realize that's from fucking almost 16 years ago, or is 16 years ago. Do you get me? He's a complete different fighter now. I think we have to all be honest.
And I've got Allah now, so alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. I've got that Ummah praying for me, so inshallah, listen, it's up to Allah who wins, not me. I can only do what I can do. I can train as hard as I can, fight as hard as I can. We leave the rest to God because it's up to him.
It's not cringe deal on his business.
He can't beat me. He's not quick enough, not fast enough, and he can't take my power. Get up the Derby banger.
One more time for the Derby banger.
All right, TikTok, I'm cutting off. Fuck it. TikTok, go over to my Twitch if you want to carry on watching. My Twitch is Tyrone. I'm going to see you there. The fights are literally starting in 10 minutes. Don't waste time. Let's go. I'm going to see you over there. Save TikTok. All right, we're going to have a few... Yo, chat, who speaks Portuguese in the chat? Because when this starts bubbling, we're going to have a few Portuguese heads in there, you know? When it starts bubbling, we're going to have... Look, there's some more Portuguese there. Big up to my Portuguese... All right, let me put a little Portuguese rhythm on, chat. You got a Portuguese rhythm for us? How do I spell Portuguese? Oh, here we go. Portuguese part. Let me put a little Portuguese rhythm on for them. Tell me if this is valid or not. Hey. 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 Oh, is this not Portuguese? What about this one? This one Portuguese. Is this not Portuguese either? What? Okay, what about this one? Oh, wait. This says Portuguese party. Okay, I don't know then, bruv. I don't know. It says Portuguese party, chat. Look. And it seems that none of them are Portuguese. I've let the Portuguese side down. I apologize dearly. Anyway, let's carry on with the presser. We've still got 10 minutes.
And their schedule.
Okay.
Kingdom, Joey Don Essex.
Joey Don Essex.
Joey Essex making his debut here on Misfits. A lot of people tuning in to watch this one. The nephew of Tony Sims. What's he got for Saturday? We're going to find out.
A lot of personality, Wade. Funny to see him yesterday.
You can see he's put the work in. He has put the work in. We cannot doubt that he hasn't put the work in. We've seen him do a bit of pad work. A little bit of sparring, body sparring with Conor Ben. What else did we see? We see Numero on the pads as well. I'll be real. They both look all right, chat. I'll be honest with you. They both look all right. I do think it's gonna be. I do think it's gonna be a quite close fight, though.
0.7 pounds for
What's everyone else's thoughts? I think it's gonna be. I think it will go the distance.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to
I think it will go the
stage.
distance.
Hailing from Portugal, introducing Numero.
Yo, we're gonna have to get a translator in here, bro.
DJ, speaking of personality, Numero's got it in droves. Yesterday on the mitts, looked great. What do you think out of Numero? Oh, look at this. Look at this.
All good, Jade. Thank you.
It's a very oddly specific placement there for Joey's face. BJ?
Tremendous tape job there by Numero.
164.7 pounds for Numero.
They're saying take the hat off. Who, me? Why?
Listen, I don't know anything about what's going on there, man. That is not in my realm.
You're too close to me. Yeah. You are a proper little wanker.
I'm surprised. It's not the first time you're down here.
Mate, take your glass off, yeah? Stop getting shook.
Yeah?
Yeah?
What's happened?
You are straight up a little pussy.
Get the shit into your head. Tonight,
mate, you ain't doing nothing.
The first time you do this is not mine.
Every time you see me in a hotel lobby, you say nothing.
Yeah.
You are all talk, yeah?
Yeah.
Watch when I see you in that ring. No one. Stop doing little Instagram things and all that, yeah?
Monsters are going to start crawling to your head and listen to them.
We will see.
Because
We will see.
you're not going to be able to
You're going to go straight back to Portugal, yeah? You're a little wanker.
Shut up.
Trust me.
Why are you trying to act tough?
You're a milk, bro.
Trying to act
No
like
one.
Oh, chat, who have we got? Joey Essex or Numero? Can we get a little spam in the chat for who you're rooting for in this fight? Joey Essex or Numero? Okay. I'm reading the chat. Obviously, you lot on YouTube, I can't really read the chat over there, but we're reading the Twitch and the TikTok chat, right? I'm seeing heavily more Joey Essex. There's a few Numeros. Yeah, okay. You know me. Listen, bro, I'll be honest with you. I've spoke to Joey Essex a few times now. We interviewed him, I think, twice or three times. He's a very sound guy, proper down to earth, he seems. And we've also away from that, even if we didn't interview him, I have to keep it Team UK 100%, chat. I'm being real. I'm sorry. I know some of the Portuguese lot are in here right now, but no matter what, I always keep it Team UK. Do you understand? So it's a Team UK thing right now, yeah? Team Joey Essex when it comes to Joey Essex versus Numero. And we're going to find out what happens. If I was looking at it non-biased, I do think it's probably going to go the distance. But how do you lot see this fight going? Joey Essex versus Numero. How do you see it going?
You're on Love Island, bro. No one takes you serious. I'm no roadman, bro. I'm the man. I'm the man, bro. I'm the man.
One thing I'd say though, I don't know. Will there be a knockdown? Yeah, we're going to be doing a watch along to the fight. So if you ain't locked in yet and you're not following, make sure you hit the follow. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to ask, chat. I've noticed from seeing like Portuguese comments and stuff, a lot of Portuguese do not like Numero. What is the reason to you lot not liking Numero? What happened? Can anyone educate me? And another thing I would say, out of all of the fights on here, I think this is one of the most I'm looking forward to. Other than, obviously, Darren Till, Luke Rockhold as well, the main event. Alright, JJ, maybe the 3 months. Oh, he scammed bare people. Is that fact or is that alleged? Allegedly? Allegedly or fact?
I'm the man, bro. I'm the man. Joey Essex. Joey Don Essex. You're about to get absolutely ironed out. You watch.
What kind of prick calls himself a Don, bro?
What are you gonna do?
Shut the fuck up.
What are you gonna do? I am a Don.
Yeah,
my middle name, bitch.
Yeah.
It's my middle name, bitch.
My
middle name, bitch.
That's what I thought. Shut up, bro. Shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Numero. Numero? Let's get a little space, fellas. This is heated, Numero. What do you plan to do tomorrow night?
Oh, I'm gonna outbox him, I'm gonna outlast him, and he's gonna regret. All of this could have been stopped if someone just gave him like a coloring book. Look at him. You know what's the positive side? No fucking brain cells are gonna be damaged. On your side.
You watch, yeah, when we get in this ring. Watch how much he's gonna shit his pants. You watch.
Is that an insult? No brain cells are gonna be damaged. Is that an insult? I don't know if it is. He should have followed it up with saying because you don't have any. But he should have followed it up and finished it and said because you don't have any, none will be damaged.
On your side.
You watch, yeah, when we get in this ring. Watch how much he's gonna shit his pants. You watch. You little weird pants you got on.
Joey, any final message for Numero?
Sorry, TikTok. I forgot to actually cut off. So TikTok, go over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Tyrone. Sorry, link in bio. We're gonna be streaming the fights. In short, Numero. Okay, is it one of them ones? Yeah. I didn't realize it was a thing like that. You lot are educating me though. Alright, big up to the... Wait, one in the chat if you're new here. Two of you been here before. Let me just see what the ratio is looking like. What's the ratio looking like? We've got 3 minutes until this shit starts. Okay, we got some new people here. For those that's new here, what's going on? We love to yap over boxing, whether it's influencer boxing or, you know, the proper boxing, if you want to call it proper and stuff like that, however you want to quote it. We're always yapping over boxing, basically. Yo, Leon, thank you for the 31 months. Appreciate you.
Tomorrow night. He's going to get knocked out, man. Straight up. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Numero and Joey Essex.
One more time, fuck Joey Essex.
I'm Portuguese, but I speak and write English. I'm
don't
number
know.
one
Listen, any
in
of the
this.
stuff going on with Numero, I can't speak on VJ, but
Okay,
again,
Vortex, so you
it's
can give
tense,
us
it's
some
heated,
translations if we
and,
need, yeah?
I can't wait for this one. We're one day away. It's going to be a good matchup.
Interesting methods of trash talk right there, Wade. I didn't get it all, but we'll look forward to a good fight tomorrow.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. And he's scheduled for the vacant Misfits Pro MMA Light Heavyweight Championship. Please welcome, hailing from the Isle of Man, Warren the...
So, chat, can somebody explain this to me, right? So they're fighting for the vacant Misfits title. Is that classed as only MMA or what? Could you explain it to me?
Something that I don't.
Nah, people in the UK like Joey Essex, man.
Maybe he's got some MMA background, Wade. We simply don't know about, and that's all you can hope for.
180 pounds back.
Okay, so it's MMA only, yeah?
The mechanic, Spencer.
Okay,
and
I
now,
got you.
ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome his opponent to the stage. Hailing from New Jersey, USA.
Chat, who have you got for this one? Dylan Danis or Warren Spencer? I think the obvious safe bet is Dylan Danis due to him being a special, you know, he specializes in MMA, doesn't he? Warren Spencer doesn't.
DJ, it's time for Dylan to put up or shut up. It's MMA time.
It is, and I like him tomorrow night.
178 pounds bang on for Dylan Danis.
Oh, it's 6 p.m. Apologies. Right, let's move on. Okay, chat, it's fight time. Alright, everyone spam fight time right now. Fight time. Fight time. Let's go. Fight time. We'll be able to show you lot the first lot, of course. Why does it look like that?
Misfits boxing.
I don't know why this. Yo, YS, what's good, my bro? Thank you for 23 months. Fuck's it look like this for? Okay, chat, let's just wait until it starts. Once it starts, and I'm going to show you properly, okay? All right, Danny! Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate you. We'll wait for it to start properly. Yeah, so... Immune, if you can translate to the Portuguese lot in here saying yes, we'll be showing the first lot of fights, and then afterwards we'll be going to a watch along. If those that do want to watch the fight, then you can simply click the link in my bio. Hang on one sec, let me just get it properly, one sec. Alright, Taz the Gazer. What's happening, mate? Here for some scraps. That's what we're all here for, some scraps right now, bro. We're getting it in. Getting it in. Let's get this up. One sec. Pause. Got an advert.
Bing bong.
Bro, we got a few languages in there. Trust me.
Bing bong. Squeeze me.
What did I say pause to then?
Squeeze me. It is funny, yeah.
I'm good, Danny. How are you?
Get in on the jokes with comedy on Audible.
About getting it up.
My sparring partner.
Right, here we go.
Wait. Oh, look what they've given us. I didn't even know this song was going to play. Look at this.
The boys are back.
The boys are back. I thought this would never happen. I thought it was done.
Sometimes, Eddie, you just need to go home.
Yeah.
And it feels good to be home. I know for myself, for you as well.
Dude,
one
I'm
thing
so
hasn't
pumped.
changed, though,
I could
by
do
the way.
1,000 breaths. By the way, why are you wearing a suit jacket?
I Lou, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you.
I'm winning again with the outdress, baby. Come on.
Can we have a vote, please, in the fan zone? I mean, who's dressed the best here? Don't vote.
Oh, who's dressed the best? Wade or Addy?
Wannabe versus your middle school English teacher. What do you guys think? Let us know.
But Wade, come here, dude.
Oh, man.
It is good to be back. I mean, look, this is something special. This place is going to be packed as well. We were here nearly 3 years ago, as I said, for the Prime card. I mean, that was something special, and this is
What Prime card was 3 years ago?
Crazier, and that was crazy. I mean, people
No
stormed
way.
the ring. It is a great card, though. But let's get straight into it because time
Yo,
is
Carts was
against
good.
us, right? I mean, there's 2 main events, and it is 2 main events. It's sensational. I mean, I saw the card and I was like, yeah, you start hearing whispers.
Right.
And then I heard a whisper about Tony Ferguson versus Salt Pappy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, there's a mistake somewhere. It doesn't make sense.
Now we know how they got you back.
Yeah.
Outside of, at his fees.
It ain't gonna work on there. Listen.
But now we know.
Yeah, we certainly do. And just to see them two.
You lot, stop being them fucking weirdos that want to wait and see if it goes on to fucking fire stick and all that. Just get the fight. Link in bio. Get the fucking fight.
Relaxed with it.
You get me?
When you get an El
Fucking
Kagui that
around.
is focused,
Get the
relaxed,
fight.
and not doing all the antics that you see
Els,
out of
think
some
of the
of the
19
other
months.
fighters on the card, that's even scarier. And we all know what we get with Super Salt Papi, right? He's making sure he prays for his opponent before he goes in there and levels destruction. So I like the focus from both fighters. I think it's going to turn out to be a violent fight.
Yeah, and Salt Pappy, funny because he doesn't.
Maybe
sort
I
of
should do a
scream
giveaway for
violence,
those that
but when
can't
he
get
gets
the
in ring,
fight.
He turns into a madman. I mean,
It's like
this
a
one's gonna hurt
switch.
you. It really is a switch, isn't it?
Yeah,
And he's got the
flips
power.
it. He flips it, and what I want to see tonight is him go into a new level. Right, this is a massive opportunity for Salt Papi.
MM underscore 123, you to go. MM underscore 123, you to go.
Again, he was a world champion in the UFC. Now boxing, it's going to be a little different, but his mentality will be the same.
Your mum refused to pay it for you?
In front of him, I mean, they're saying names like Adrian Broner. I'm hearing other names as well. You've got to get past Tony Ferguson.
Have
a
to.
vet.
Have to.
A vet, dude.
Yeah.
It's a great matchup as well.
Okay, so chat. Tony Ferguson versus Salt Pappy. Who have you got for that? A-Dot, think with 8 months.
There's one main event. Because the main event, Darren Till
Trust
comes
me,
to
Danny.
Misfits. And he's been doing this, he's been doing this. He's been putting people to sleep.
And he's taken over the show.
Yeah.
This has become Darren Till's home, right? KSI, MAMS, obviously.
Now, I'm not too clued up in the UFC world. Obviously, Tony Ferguson, I'm hearing that he's a big legend within the UFC game. But I've got Salt Pappy for that one. I'm going to be honest with you. Again, spoke to Tony Ferguson. Proper sound guy, man. Proper sound guy. But I've got Salt Pappy winning. I'm sorry. Salt Pappy, it's time for him to level up. It's Salt Pappy's time today.
I'm telling you this, I've never seen Darren this animated. I've never seen him this switched on. It's personal to him because, like you said, Addy, he felt like he was a world-class fighter in the UFC. Didn't get that gold
Tony
around
has
his
not
waist,
pulled
but
out.
now this is his spot, and he's welcoming Luke in.
Look at him as well. 2 fights, 2 wins. I mean, first one as well. I mean, look, this isn't easy. Oh, damn.
Come on now.
Taylor.
That's our boy,
I mean,
Anthony
to do
Taylor.
that, why would they show that? Ant's my boy.
That's our guy right there.
We only need a 10-second clip. Get rid of this. This is unfair.
But Addy, you see it. He is probably the most talented MMA fighter to step in and start boxing.
Agreed.
Because we've seen guys really struggle with that transition. He's taking it in stride.
He is, and he's looking really good.
It is boxing culture to have a little shadow box when watching boxing chat, yes or no? Everyone does it.
I mean, he's
Get
got the
me.
foot movement, he's got the
Fuck
talk, he's
about.
got everything. And look, credit
Let's
to
get
Luke
it.
Rockhold, because I know for a fact Darren Till's been calling out so many names.
Yeah.
So many.
TikTok, let's tap the screen. Let's get 10K likes. Everyone tap the screen right now.
Time, Luke Rockhold was like, where are the gloves? Where are the shorts? Let's go.
I'll tell you one name that's
Don't
going
say
to be here tonight. I'm going to say it. Carl Froch is going to be in this crowd
Oh,
tonight. And he said he
Froch.
wanted to fight Darren Till. Then Darren Till put it on him and said, let's fight. And then I heard, well, maybe 12 months, maybe a little bit of time to get ready. I want to see that fight. Let's take care of business tonight because Luke Rockhold's on the other side. He's got names he wants to fight as well.
Okay, chat, while they're talking about the fight card and that, has anybody put any bets down? Has anybody put any bets down? Talk to me. I'm sure some of you got a massive steal with Ty Mitchell having crazy odds. Crazy odds. I'm sure you lot have done that. I'm sure you lot did it.
You've got influence boxers, pro fighters, an MMA fight.
All right, Rui, cheers.
Sensations, you've got a bit of everything. This is going to be an absolute...
You put a 50 bomb on Ty Mitchell. What'd you get in return?
Even with this press conference, I'm hoping it's nice and orderly and it doesn't kick off too much.
One thing is for sure, this press conference will definitely fall apart.
Let's sit down on the chairs. Don't throw the chairs.
You want to say something? Shake my hand.
Shake me hand. Shake me hand. Ty Mitchell's fighting Hemphill.
22 is the best event so far.
Aye, Taz, you've kind of missed the boat, but I would chuck money on Ty Mitchell to win. That is a safe win right there.
Could have been a 2-day package. That's how crazy fight week has been. Anyway, that's fight week. This is fight night. Let's show you what we have got coming up. We kick things off with a
all right, who we got first for the prelims?
John Ingram, he takes on Banty Singh. Demi Sims, you know the name, the daughter of legendary trainer Tony Sims. Her opponent is here. She's not on the fight poster, but she is here. She takes on Nadisha Hopkins. And then we go to the queen of Misfits herself, Carla Jade.
I can't promote any betting apps, chat, but I'm just saying, innit?
In fight week. Not as much as Amy
So
Anderson
I think
and
is
Victor
Demi
Scarrera,
starting it off, chat, yeah?
A little push and a shove yesterday at the weigh-ins.
A little push and a pull, little push and a pull.
Demi starting it
that's
off.
a high-level prospect in his
Oh, no,
own
she's
right.
not starting it off.
Anderson. That entire undercard is going to be a stacked one. Cannot wait for that. But the action doesn't stop there at ASB.
What else have we got?
Wild man. Amadeus Ferrari is taking on Raheem.
Can somebody translate to me what the Portuguese are writing in the chat, please? Are they calling me a fucking... Or are they being nice to me?
He hit Chase upside the head with an egg. It went viral, but he's going to have to pay for that.
Wait. Chase is here? He's not
Chase
at the
is
airport?
here.
I thought he was
He's
at the
here. The
airport.
champ is here. He's going to have to pay for that in that fight. And then, we have a high-level fight on this card. How about Sean Hemphill, number 15 in the WBA,
yeah, they're
number
related.
14 in the IBF, and holds the WBA gold title. He's taking on Ty Mitchell in what I'd call not a step up.
Shady, maybe the 36 months, 3 years. Appreciate
That's
you.
going under the radar. That's crazy. This one is not going under the radar.
This is a
Essex
big
is
one
He's
here.
taking on Numero. I mean, these guys have been talking so much smack. Someone's going to be embarrassed today. And then our first ever MMA fight at Misfits. Danis takes on Warren Spencer. What else have we got? What else?
I can't wait. MMA. Speaking of MMA, we just talked about him. El Kukui is here. Tony Ferguson is boxing Salt Poppy, changing it up, only using the hands. That's our co-main. Then our main event, Darren Till, Luke Rockhold for the Misfits Bridger weight title. 2 world championship level fighters about to throw down.
That is a crazy, crazy fight card. Anyway, look, I want to know more about this MMA event. So let's go ringside to our commentators. Ben, the Bang Davis, is with BJ Flores. Jens, talk to us.
Folks, welcome ringside inside the AO Arena. Ben the Bane Davis, pleased to be here opposite the former pro boxer, now trainer and manager BJ Flores. BJ, this card is more stacked than pancakes, baby.
I'm excited. A lot of big names on this card.
The Eddie boy, for 26 months, appreciate you.
National champion Amir Anderson. He's coming in with a lot of hype behind him, Ben, and he's going to go out there and deliver tonight.
I can't wait for that one, but what's got my interest is Dylan Danis returning to mixed martial arts. For the first ever time here at X Series, we're doing an MMA bout. We've moved the commentating desk all the way back from the ring so that if they spill out of it, they won't fall.
That's one thing I was thinking, like, what happens if they roll out the ring?
Will be going down. It's 3 5-minute rounds, and the judging criteria is what you would expect.
Genuinely, chat, what actually happens if they roll out the ring? Does anybody know? Has anybody ever watched a MMA fight in a boxing ring? Like, what actually happens?
Like him or not,
It's
man,
just
he's got a big
GGs.
name. People love to hate him, and tonight he's been very clear about what he wants to do. He's going to shoot. He's going to get Warren Spencer down. He's going to tap him out. On the other side, Warren Spencer's been playing head games with Dylan Danis. Hey, if you don't tap me out, if you hit me by knockout, KSI will double your purse. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but it was a great question to put on Dylan Danis, and that's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to
we're showing the first lot of fights.
Warren Spencer to try and get Danis to not engage the grappling. If you want to get involved, make sure you head to the fan zone. All the questions, all the comments, all the predictions will be there at the fan zone. But now it's time to take it back to our guys, Wade and Ade.
Thank you very, very much, gents. Supposedly, Wade, I don't know why this is true, but supposedly
Let me
everyone
get my
online is
food.
like, we need a bit more beauty and a bit more brains. and a bit more brute force on stage.
Than this right here?
How do you want a bit more?
How does it get more beautiful than these two right here? It gets a
bit more beautiful because we have an MMA legend in the building from Bellator. Liam McCourt is here. There you go. There you go. You get your wish. You get your wish, people. There you go, indeed. Hey, picking up of what they just said there in comms about Dylan Danis, I feel like we're seeing a Dylan Danis that's almost growing, maturing, and this is his opportunity. He wanted an MMA match instead of a boxing match. Mr. Dylan, the floor is yours.
Yeah, you know, he's got a massive opportunity to earn some respect back. We've seen him boxing, but nobody's really seen how good a jiu-jitsu and grappler he is. You know, he's a black belt under Marcelo Garcia. He is one of the best grapplers that we've seen on the circuit years ago, and I think he's going to take a big advantage here tonight. He's going to be able to use all his different skills, and the only one thing is it is in the ring. It's going to be a bit more difficult. He can't use the cage walls, but he shot takedowns in the centre before. We've seen it in Bellator, and I think it's going to be an easy night for him tonight.
By the way, I've just turned around and I've seen that you've got this.
Oh, come on.
I didn't get anything.
What is this?
I've just realised. I kind of looked behind me. She got both sides.
We got zero.
No graphics.
So, chat, for those asking when Joey Essex is fighting, he's the 8th fight. He is the 8th fight, okay?
I mean, if you like your ring action, this is no different.
Yeah, you know, it gives Warren a little bit of an advantage because he can bounce off the ropes. He's not going to be able to get stuck there because he will fall out. But you know, Dylan, he's been restricted in boxing. He hasn't been able to do what he's best at and what he's trained at all his life. He's been around the likes of Conor McGregor in those hard camps, and he can withdraw shots on the feet.
Oh, Tilda and Luke Rockhold in round 1. Now listen, those that know UFC, chat, because I don't know, how does Luke Rockhold take a punch to the face? I think that will give you the answer.
Hus, I can see you waiting for me, Hus, so let's do it. Take it away, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the zone. Welcome to the AO Arena here in Manchester, England, United Kingdom, for a night of combat entertainment. X-Series 22, The Ring of Thrones, brought to you by Misfits Boxing and their proud sponsors, Jewel.com, Prime Hydration, Oosh, and Boohoo Man. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for our first bout of the evening, scheduled 6 3-minute rounds in the Misfits Boxing Pro.
One in the chat if you shop on Boohoo Man.
Division. And now, please welcome to the ring, Banty Singh.
India's Banty Singh, the villain, coming to the UK to play spoiler and halt the hype of the surging, unbeaten Jahan Ingram. Banty boasts a record of 13-8 with 12.
W ring entrance music. We fuck with it.
Knocking out 12 of your 13 wins. I know that you have lethal stopping power on your mind.
Anytime you come in with 12 out of 13 knockouts, Ben, that's something Ingram's going to have to be careful of early on. He's only 7-0. He's still learning how to move, how to behave in that ring, and this is going to be a nice test for him tonight.
My pleasure to welcome in the third man of our broadcast booth here for the prelims. It's Mans Taylor. Mans, what do you think of Indy?
Listen, I think he's very unassuming to look at, but once the action starts, 12.
Also, one in the chat if you got the pay-per-view chat. Who of you haven't?
A journeyman, you know, and Jahan Ingram is stepping up, taking bigger threat each fight by fight, and elevating.
So chat, we can show the first few fights, and then afterwards it goes to the pay-per-view. So click the link in my bio to get yourself set up.
Ingram.
The boogeyman is back, and he's here to bang. It's
WSGG.
24-year-old Jahan Ingram, 7-0, 5 knockout victories. Last time we saw him on X-Series was against Ryan Schwartzberg in August of 2024. BJ, the fan zone has him as a massive, heavy favorite with 71% of the prediction.
Jahan Ingram coming in with that 7-0, 5 knockouts, coming all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. A very highly touted prospect going in there against 13-8, 12 KOs, a big punch. This will be a good test for Jahan Ingram tonight. I'd like to see him come out, be calm, be patient, and break his man down.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds in the Misfits Boxing Pro Super Lightweight Division. This bout is brought to you by Misfits Boxing and The Zone and their proud sponsors, Jewel.com, Prime Hydration, Oosh, and Boohoo Man. This bout is sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe.
All right, let's go, chat.
Regulation. Your supervisor
Ready, one's in the chat if you're ready.
Brendan Cloewa. Your timekeeper at the bell, Peter Lowe. And your 3 judges scoring
one's in the chat if you're ready.
From Mongolia, by Escalon Sandag. From Switzerland, Sven Graffi. And from Belgium, Benny De Cruz. And your 3rd man in charge of the action in the ring, from England, referee Ian John Lewis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the black and white with blue trim.
Let's
His
go.
official weight of 135 pounds. And tonight, he's making his Misfits
yeah, I got a fruit
boxing
shoot.
debut.
That's what came in my
Hailing
dinner.
From India, introducing Banty, the Viera Singh.
Are you answering everything in Portuguese, yeah? Appreciate you, G. All right, let me do something. Everybody write what city or country you're from right now in the chat. Let me see. What city or country everyone from?
He's currently undefeated with 7 wins, and 5 of those wins coming by way of...
We've got Portugal, London, Sunderland, Hull, Porto, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, UK, Dublin, Portugal again, Surrey, Jamaica, Glasgow, Carsville, ZA. What's ZA? Oh, New Zealand. Hey, I like this guy's outfit though. Let's get it. Let's get it. Early KO chat, yes or no?
Boxers, I'm the referee. I obey my command at all times. You both know the rules. Watch your heads. Kick them punches up. When I shout break, break clean, and remember, defend yourselves at all times. Touch them up.
Here we go.
And John Lewis, 3rd man.
Right, can we do a poll, SCG, please, for Ingram or Singh? Everybody just do a vote on a poll. Ingram or Singh. If you want to get involved in the poll, we've got a poll over on Twitch.
Round number 1 underway.
There we go.
Now, Mams, when we think about Jahan Ingram, one storyline for this is the lack of notice. This was put together
Ingram in the black and purple, Singh in the black and blue.
We were delighted to get the opportunity to welcome him back to MF Pro, where he belongs. And Jahan Ingram, he's very, very skilled. He's highly skilled. He looks good. Let's see how he does with this short notice, if that's going to impact things.
All right, Mango, one Pango, here with the faithful months. Oh, okay, but listen, Singh ain't came in just to roll over. He's throwing some big bangs.
I can see why he's got those knockouts. He's swinging for the fences early.
100%. And Ingram's doing a lot of good things earlier. I already saw him jab, body, head, short and come back with some of his punches, head off the center. He's just kind of, putting Bonte where he wants him, letting him shoot early, maybe tire himself out a little bit, and then take him into those deeper waters.
Trading check flex upstairs. 2 minutes remain.
Nice little body shot there.
Nice body work from Banty.
Ingram is definitely the more skilled fighter, but Singh looks like he might have a hitting hope in him.
BJ, the strength and conditioning.
He might have a hitting hope in him.
For Jahan following his fight in August of 2024. I'm expecting a lot more power from Jahan here.
Oh, nice little body shot there.
He's kind of a sharpshooter. He's a guy who's going to take you apart.
Gives one back, but Ingram catching it on his elbow. There you go. There's the body shot. They're going for the body. They're body hunting.
Ingram opening up briefly.
Good body shot. Excellent.
Bonte is definitely game, isn't he?
He is, and Ben and Mams, you'd like to see a young prospect come out like
Ingram. It's a 6th round. Oh! I think he's hurt. Oh! No, he's still going. Oh my God! What a way to start the Misfits X Series 22. Remember, if you want to watch Darren Till, Joey Essex, Luke Rockhold, you name it, link in my bio. It is going off. This is the first fight, you know.
Final 60 seconds ahead, Mams Taylor. You got to be
wild string there. Swing less from Singh.
2 minutes.
Absolutely. He's a warrior, and you know, we've touted him as a future world champion. So love to see him improving every fight and climbing up that ladder.
Oh, body shot right there by Ingram again. I love how he's attacking the body, really focusing on the body in the first round.
Oh, good body shot there. I think them body shots are starting to take a toll on him. Look.
The midsection. There's a left hook that nearly sneaks through for Bonti.
Nice, right
Great uppercut there.
Snuck that in.
And he's just sharpshooting in there, Ben. He's on.
You can see Singh's going a little bit sloppy towards the end of the round.
In a lot of trouble, and I would be surprised if this fight makes it at the end of the next round.
BJ, in your opinion, what can Bonti do to try and fight back into this one?
He's got to be careful just not to shoot shots.
He's got to keep away from him, I think. He's got to keep the fuck away from
Didn't
him.
have a very good first round. Ingram's in control. He's got to change it up coming out for round 2.
Final moments here of round number 1. Jahan Ingram and Bonti Singh heading to the second frame.
Chat. I think it's all over this round, you know. Yes or no? Rick, thank you for the 37 months. I think it's all over this round.
Double main event here tonight in Manchester. Tony Ferguson taking on Salt Poppy, and Darren Till clashes with Luke Rockhold. Only one way to watch. That's by buying the pay-per-view now.
Just watch it here at the minute, look, Leopards. Easier, isn't it?
Taylor, double main event tonight. Incredibly massive, monumental show we have.
You don't want to miss this one tonight. It's going to be unbelievable action, surprises coming, all kinds of things. You've got pro fights, MMA fights, and influencer fights. What more can you ask for? It's going to be a night of pure entertainment.
So this man right here inching closer and closer to a TKO victory. Round number 2 for Bonti Singh. BJ, what does he need to do to battle back against Jahan?
Yeah, Bonti Singh just needs to be a little more patient. He needs to let Jahan Ingram walk to him a little bit. Instead of shooting one shot, he needs to shoot 2 and 3 shots and maybe catch Jahan being a little lazy. But I haven't seen it so far. So far, Jahan has been very sharp with his body attack and finishing shots, finishing combinations. Very sharp with the left hand.
Piston of a jab from Jahan Ingram. Bonti Singh on the bike early in the second frame. Left hook not there.
You see Ingram come out a second ago. Nice
oh,
right
good shot.
He's shooting the jab and then the taunt. And when you got a guy on a high guard like Bonti, you want to shoot that taunt and get his hands away from his face.
So you got Ingram in the black and purple, Singh in the black and blue, and this is the Misfits Pro Series. This is why you see the techniques are a lot more tidy in this.
Definitely a tough guy, but if you look at Bonti, when he's moving and circling to his left side, he's going right into Ingram's right hand. So that's
that was a bit low there. He's showing a bit of respect. Both fighters agreeing to the respect there as well.
He could be a little more fortunate.
And Mams Taylor, when you think about pressure and who's really dictating where this fight takes place,
Singh's got to be careful.
Very nice combination.
If that slips just behind his guard, it's going to put him out. There we go. Yeah, I think.
What's he thinking out there?
I think Ingram's about to let it done now. He's about to done him up. Yeah, there we go. I told you, body shot took him out. If you want to watch Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold, Joey Essex versus Numero, click the link in my bio. This is the first fight, and it's all over. Oh, Lord. It is a stacked card. Stacked card today. We're also doing a watch along yapping, so if you do want to listen to us yap, you know where to click and where to find us. Mad. Ingram gets the win from a sickening body shot.
Took his man apart, double jab, right hand around the guard, used taunts and feints to pull Bonti's guard away from his face, landed more body shots, and fortunately that was the one that ended the fight.
Yeah, we can do the body shot one, Morgan. That body shot was cold, to be fair. Just as I called it, look. Oi. Some people say they'd rather get hit in the face than get hit in the body. And this is great proof here. Look at that. He might be pissing blood today.
Fight's over.
He might be pissing blood today.
It's a painful one, Mams, and you know, I know what Bonti's feeling right there. I would have liked to see him get up right there, but he made the decision to pull the plug.
Wow, listen, chat. If the fights end early like this, it means we get closer to the fights that we really want to see.
His sophomore appearance on X Series.
And if you have not already, click the link in my bio or go to thezone.com/Tyrone. Was that in the appendix, yeah?
Manchester, Mams, we're seeing some serious lethal ability from Jahan Ingram.
Very impressed with him, very happy with him. On to the next one.
Yeah, he showed some good power, man. He showed, like I said, I love seeing out of a young fighter a focused and dedicated body attack, and that's when the knockouts come, and John Ingram add another win to the ledger.
And BJ against a guy with 12 stoppages and 13 wins, right? Jahan needed to mind his P's and Q's, but boy, did he dot those I's and cross the T's tonight.
No, he did, but Ben, as you can see, there's levels to this, and Ingram went out there and showed that he's a level above.
I love it. Well, let's send it inside and make that second round TKO official. It's Haas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 1 minute and 19 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by TKO, Jihan the Boogeyman Ingram.
What a victory for Jihan Ingram, and still undefeated. Great way to kick off the card here in Manchester, but still so much more to come here live on DAZN.
Hey, listen up. Let's have it. We know you've always got
2 sets chat, just posting the vid.
The championship belt. And why wouldn't you? You're a finely tuned, well-oiled boxing watching machine, capable of consuming over 185 fights on DAZN every year.
We've gone big, we've gone global.
Churning through combinations, comebacks, and non-stop knockouts. With big fights every week, you're the best in the world. So go on.
Alright, chat, talk to me while we're waiting for the next fight to start. What fight are you looking forward to the most today? What fight? It is a super stacked card. I'm going to read out some of the names on the... Actually, not all, some of the names. All of the names on the card. I'm going to read them out for you right now. So, the fight that we just had... Wait. Okay, yeah, that was a replacement fight. Okay, so after that, we got Demi Sims versus Hopkins. Then Carla Jade versus Darren Harris. After that, we got Ferrari versus Pardesi. Chase DeMoor versus Natan. Ty Mitchell versus Sean Hemphill. Joey Essex versus Numero. Dylan Danis versus Warren Spencer. Tony Ferguson versus Salt Pappy. And then, of course, the main Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold. What fight are you looking forward to the most, chap? What one tickles your fancy the most?
All right, our first female fight coming up, Demi Sims. What's she going to be feeling?
So, Demi Sims, actually, chat, for the next fight is Joey Essex's cousin, I believe.
Of combat sports, and now they're in the pro scene as well.
Yeah, they could have counted to 25 seconds. He wasn't getting up.
No,
10 weren't enough. No. Right, Demi Sims is coming up next. Again, you know the name, the daughter of Tony Sims.
Yep, there you go. It's her cousin, the daughter of Tony Sims.
But what is she going to be feeling like making her first ever walk to the ring?
Yeah, this is a huge occasion. It's a huge arena. She'll be probably feeling like she wants to run out the fire exit and not walk out here. She'll be that nervous. It's very different.
Chat, we got to stream Travis Scott live, bro. Who watched that live? Who watched that live?
But hopefully she just comes out and enjoys it tonight. You know, it's her first fight, but she'll definitely be feeling the pressure.
It's a lot to ask for a first fight here in the AO Arena, and your family, like you said, is boxing royalty. Tony Sims has some of the best fighters in the world in his gym right now, so she's had eyes on it for years. It's just, can you make that transition from watching to doing?
Right, here we go. I like this. Demi Sims.
All right, so you lot that's from Portugal. We're about to see Joey Essex's cousin have a fight right now. So let's see how she gets on. Demi Sims.
Next bout
let's
of
go.
The evening scheduled for 2-minute rounds in the Misfits Boxing Women's Middleweight Division. And now please welcome to the ring, Nadeshi Hopkins.
Okay. Nadeshi Hopkins, born January 5th, 1997, actress, musical artist, and you see the dancing on display. That's her bread and butter, but here tonight, BJ, it is all about boxing.
It is, and she's going to have a tough test in front of her tonight with Demi Sims, the daughter of famous trainer, and has been around boxing her entire life. Like I said, Whenever you've been around boxing your entire life, you come in the ring with some good advantages, and I've hearing good things about Demi Sims.
There's a big X factor though in Nadeshi Hopkins. She was absent for most.
I can't lie. There might be more Portuguese in the chat than English right now. You know.
Here she is in the AO arena, but there is
she looks ready
around Nadeshi Hopkins, BJ.
There is, Ben. I don't know a lot.
She
about
looking
her, to be
ready.
honest with you, but I think in this first round we're going to get a good look at her. Word on the street is she's a tough young lady, obviously very talented, and she's got a good test in front of her tonight.
Listen, you do not put together a dancing.
Taz is hanging his flag out.
If you aren't confident, I gotta say, I'm
Oh,
loving
she
the
can actually dance.
glad fight kit. There is nothing but assurance that she's gonna get the job done from her.
Yeah, she looks confident. We'll see what happens in the beginning of round one. But like I said, I've been excited about this fight all week, and you know, we're moments away.
Chat, who have you got winning this one? Nadeshi
But when you
or
think someone
Demi?
making their debut, right, the things you have to be careful of. What's the one thing that Nadeshi has to watch out for?
Well, obviously, when you're coming into your first professional fight, there's a lot of nerves, there's a lot of emotions you got to keep under control, and you just got to focus on what you did in the gym. Focus on, hey, one round at a time. Don't worry
If
about
you
the 4
subscribe,
rounds and just,
Philo, I will, mate.
Take it slow.
Philo Dav, I don't know how to say your name.
And now,
Chat, who
ladies
you
and
rooting
gentlemen,
for in
please
this
welcome
one?
her opponent to the ring, Demi Sims.
Here's Demi.
Both ladies making the
W
debut
ring
tonight,
entrance.
but the world-class training that Demi Sims has enjoyed through her father, the legendary Tony Sims, trainer of Anthony Joshua.
Bro, she must be able to have it. She must be able to have it.
In here and look far
Her dad is
more
Tony
technical
Sims, bro.
than a debutante. The fan zone has her as a big favorite, PJ.
Really
I don't
difficult.
know
I
much
didn't know
about her,
that.
if she had an amateur career or no, but whenever you go around boxing royalty, you come in the ring with some
Hey, yo, LB, what's good?
Reality TV star, but
Our chat's a bit different today, LB.
boxing ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 4 2-minute rounds in the Misfits Boxing Women's Middleweight Division. This bout is brought to you by Misfits Boxing and The Zone and their proud sponsors.
We're global today, bro. We got Portugal in there.
And Boohoo Man. This bout is
W
sanctioned
Boohoo
by
Man.
the World Combat Sports Federation.
Let's get it.
Your timekeeper at the bell, Peter
Hustle,
Lowe,
what's good?
and your 3 judges scoring ringside. From Wales, Mike Hale. From England, Ian John Lewis.
Hustle, you
And
Portuguese.
From Belgium, Benny de Cruz. And your 3rd man in charge of the action in the ring. From Mongolia, referee Bayeskalan Sandag. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. She's wearing the black and gold. Her official weight of 147.3 pounds.
Black
and tonight,
and gold.
she's making her Misfits boxing debut. Hailing from Mauritius, introducing Nadeshi, AK-47.
Hey, she looks like she's game, though. I'll be real, she looks like she's game, but then looks can be deceiving.
The ring fighting out
It can be deceiving.
Corner. She's wearing the black and white. Her official weight of 138.7 pounds. And tonight, she is also making her Misfits boxing debut. Hailing from Brentford,
Chat, who have you got, Nadeshi or Demi?
Kingdom, introducing Demi
Sims. Team UK, come on, Demi. Let's go, Demi. Let's go. Let's go.
Good luck. 4 2-minute rounds in the female middleweight division between 2 debutantes, Demi Sims and Nadeshi Hopkins. Tony Sims trained on one side, and Nadeshi Hopkins, the ultimate wild card,
All right,
as she storms across the ring, BJ.
Yeah, Hopkins came right out. Look at she's trying to.
Okay, Demi good on the jab.
Right in the beginning of this first
Keeping it
round.
on the outside.
4 2-minute rounds, Ben, so
She's keeping calm. She's doing good. She's doing real good. Nadeshi can't get close to her.
Right? Staying in your face, being the aggressor, that's going to earn you points in the judge's
Good jab. Good jab.
It is, but she's also got to be careful not to come in on a straight line with her hands up. I feel like, you know, Sims is kind of getting the range and her
It's a good
bearings right
pace
now.
as well. It's only 4 rounds.
Able to get those straight punches going like you saw right there.
We say only. Only is a lot of rounds. Only 4 is a lot.
Seconds gone by. No meaningful connections yet, but Hopkins just a juggernaut, always staying in Demi Sims' face.
Yeah, coming
Good, that's it. I think Demi's just got to stick to the outside. That's our best bet there. To keep it nice and long.
Once they get warmed up, if they get a little more into the flow of things.
Little wild strikes from both.
And eventually it's going to slow Nadesi down. Look, she's not moving forward now. Have you noticed that, chat? Nadesi don't want to come forward no more. She wants to hold the center. That's even better for Demi because now she can fake the jab going in, put the overhand over the top. Like, ready? Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Start attacking body head with the long jab and mixing the punch.
That's it. Much better there from Demi. Yeah, Demi's on smoke.
Trying to push into the pocket, but Demi much longer able to evade. Beautiful
Rocker! What on Demi?
Hopkins is hurt.
Hey, give her a count.
Looks like a standing count on
Demi's on smoke.
Hopkins. 30 seconds left in round number 1. Demi Sims chomping at the bit.
Tony Sims' daughter going in, bro. Joey Essex's cousin. Yeah, crazy. Don't forget we got Joey Essex fighting tonight as well. Link in bar if you want to watch it. Oh, she's going in. Drop her. Drop her. Rock her. No, get your hands up.
Hopkins at the end of the round. Demi Sims looked over at the ref. I'm not sure what she was implying. Looked like a clean punch to me, Ben.
Nadeshi Hopkins showing some
good round.
Resilience in round number 1.
Could this be what happens to Numero, chat? This might be what happens to Numero.
Welcome to Misfits Boxing, ladies. They both got round 1 under their belts now. Here as Misfits fighters, and they're learning. It's no joke in that ring.
Here's Conor Ben.
Tony Sims, there's Conor Ben, one of Tony's proteges arriving to tonight's action. Conor Ben, very fantastic fight that he had with Eubanks earlier. We're running that one back, BJ.
Thrilling fight. Looking forward to watching that fight.
Hey, it's a good fight, isn't it, chat? Yes or no?
Somebody on his team, Nicole, this morning, and they said, look, you know, Conor's chomping at the bit. He's ready to get Chris back in that ring, and this time, the outcome's going to be different.
The Tony Sims team in full flare with Joey Essex as well, making the debut opposite the polarizing Portuguese Numero. But taking it back to this fight, Demi Sims, Nadeshi Hopkins. I just love that body work into the shots upstairs, BJ.
She lands the right hand of the body, then cleans it up with a left hook on the temple of Hopkins. Good shot. I want to see Demi Sims establish her left jab and establish her long punches in the beginning of this round.
Round number 2 between Demi Sims, Nadeshi Hopkins underway. Question for me, the cardio for Nadeshi, because not only is pressuring going to drain the gas, eating the shots that she did.
But this is fine. Demi should just put her hands up, tuck up for this.
Center line, then maybe it won't.
You won't be around for the gas tank to be empty.
Sometimes you don't make it to rounds 3 and 4 if you don't get your head up that center line.
I mean, BJ, I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's how
I need to post this video.
90 seconds left in round number 2. Another right hand from Demi Sims.
And that's where Demi Sims wants to be, from range. Stay long, let Hopkins walk into those shots, take that little half step back, shoot the straight shots down the middle, and make your opponent walk into those shots.
Magnetic left hooks from Demi Sims. Nadeshi just can't get out of the way of them. Now clinching up. Smart move from Nadeshi, taking some heat. Why not try and suffocate?
It is, and when Nadeshi, after this fight, when she goes back and looks at the tape, she's going to see.
Let's hear it from Darren Barker, who's working the corner of Demi Sims, the zone.
Oh, nice little two-piece there.
First round, fantastic. Standing an 8 as well. How do you think she's getting on in the second?
She's got a good right hook to the body, Demi, you know.
And get really involved, but when she keeps it nice and straight and keeps it quick, she's boxing lovely. It's mad to think in 2002, Demi come here as a 5-year-old to watch me win the Commonwealth Games. Mad.
That's crazy.
Never thought I'd see you in X series as well. You're loving this, aren't you?
Brilliant. Anything
good.
Who's done so much for me in the past, but she's boxing lovely.
Are you going to be in the corner of Joey Essex as well?
I will be.
Busy man. Can I come on the stage with me and say hello later?
I'll never let you down.
I like to say it down, but enjoy it, mate.
Good shot.
Busy night for Darren Barker.
Good shot. She's piecing her up.
Inside the pocket, swarming BJ.
What I was saying right before the break is Nadeshi Hopkins going to look at this tape and wish she would have went to the body more. Pull her head up that center line.
Sims' game plan is on point.
The entire playing field against Demi Sims.
Final 10 seconds here in round number 2.
Whoa, wait. It's not over. That's the 10 seconds.
Was over. No,
that was a 10-second warning. Wait for the bell.
And now the round ends, BJ.
Hey, chat, I'll be honest. Why in the chat if you're enjoying this fight? I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, we need a Portuguese mod. Any Portuguese want to be a mod? In case there's any abuse going on right now.
Mentality at all?
No, it shouldn't at all, because you got to remember, sometimes in the sport of boxing, it's a sweet science, and it's not about landing with one shot. It's
That's
about
a
chopping
great
down the
left
tree.
hook there.
Nice left hook by Demi Sims there. She sets it up with that nice right hook to the body, brings that left hook around, distracts Hopkins, and lands the shot. I'd like to see her a little sharper from the outside with the straight punches, just like her cornerman said.
And for Nadeshi, what might be the thought coming into the final 2 rounds of this fight?
If I'm in Nadeshi's corner, I'm going to say, look, don't try to jab with this girl. Come right in, drop down, shoot the right hand of the body, and finish the left hook up top. Pull your head up that center line, and make her make an adjustment.
We should do a poll on a bit, seeing if we got more Portuguese or English in here, you know.
It's easy. I think he's here to
Oh my
try
God.
and stop.
Didn't know we would make it this far, right? From some of those exchanges in round 1, but Nadeshi Hopkins staying durable, staying tough.
You see Hopkins dip down right there, but she's got to fire that right hand to the stomach, and that's going to change up the entire fight. If she keeps trying to headhunt, she's going to get caught with the straight punches down the middle, because straight punches get there before looping punches.
Oh, get your hands up, Demi. Get your hands up.
Good right hand. Demi's a little flustered right here. You see how she's moving out? She's a little flustered, but
That's
still
it.
in
Get
control.
back to your boxing. Back to the jab. Keeping it. Oh, good left hook again.
Another left hook.
Good left hook.
Nadeshi's chin off.
And that's 2 things, Ben. Hopkins has to be more aware and coherent in there to keep that right glove up, or if she sees that shot coming, she needs to dip down. Drop underneath that left hook.
Good jab.
It's right there to be counted. Again, you see Demi Sims going back at the same combination, the right hand of the body and the wide left hook. Hopkins needs to make an adjustment with the right hand of the body and take that away from him.
Rinse and repeat offensively from Demi Sims. There she
Good.
goes. One more time with it. 60 seconds remain in round number 3. Nadeshi sticking into the center, not being pushed back at all this round. Probably her best round of the fight.
Yeah, she's doing better, but she still needs to be more aggressive with her attack. I got her down 2-0 on my scorecard, and she needs to win this round.
Good double jab there from Demi.
Demi Sims keeping it in the first gear, staying composed, which I think is the thing that's impressing me the most, right, Demi? Had a couple moments.
I don't mind the looping hooks that Demi does, you know, because they land every time. I really don't mind them. Look, see, every time. I told you, them looping hooks are working, bro. It's working.
Rocket of a right connecting on the chin. Nadeshi, though.
If it works, it don't matter. Do it again. There we go. That looping hook is working, Demi. Throw it more.
Tough, very, very tough young
I
ladies
think
here.
she might be able to stop her, you know.
Some good punches and giving as good as they're getting.
And for stars of their magnitudes, right? Really
I think she might be able to stop her.
The eagerness that they have to compete and the ambition to win, BJ, is always great to see as we head to the 4th and final round between Demi Sims
Shady.
and Nadeshi Hopkins.
Alright, listen, you lot watching on YouTube, put one in the chat real quick. Let me just know if you can understand what I'm saying.
See how she comes out.
I'm actually a qualified coach, Taz. Only for amateur boxing, though. KSI in the building.
JJ in the building here in Manchester, BJ.
Yeah, the chance rolling in, coming in, his promotion.
Yeah,
obviously.
I don't think the YouTube lot can understand what I'm saying. But listen, make sure you subscribe because we'll be putting highlights up as well. Bronze up over the 17 months.
Now on DAZN.
Can someone in Portuguese on YouTube subscribe to this channel for highlights, please?
Demi Sims and Nadeshi Hopkins. If you were Tony ahead of these final 2 minutes, what would you be telling Demi?
I'm gonna say, Demi, look, keep doing what you're doing, except I need you to bring your hands back. You see her looking to land.
I like this looping hook that she's doing. That one there, chat. Because every time it's landing, if she hits her with 4 of them in a row flush, there's no way Nadeshi is staying on her feet.
Round 4 underway here in this
Last round, though.
2 minutes remain. Can Hopkins pull off an upset as she walks into another strike from Demi Sims?
You see Demi Sims trying to get close and shoot the shots, and she's not really...
Good, look, see? I'm telling every time, chat, that looping left hook is working. Get back to the jab now. Back to the jab. There we go. Back to the jab.
I'm taking a little step back, and I'm firing right down the middle. Right
there we go.
Beautiful check
Ping.
there from Demi Sims.
Oh,
again,
that
going to the body
loopers.
and then the left hook upstairs almost connects.
The loopers.
Nadeshi needs to make
Aye,
something
the
happen,
loopers is dangerous. It don't matter if the form's off with it. It's working.
100% sure what to do, and again, if she would shoot that right hand of the body, shoot the jab up.
It's working, bro. Nadeshi can't adapt to it, so keep doing it. Great straight there. That's it, headlock her, squeeze her up.
65 seconds remain here in round number 4.
Squeeze her up.
And Demi Sims looks to be cruising to a victory in her debut, BJ.
She is, and if I'm Demi Sims right here, I'm going to put my foot on the gas and really
give me, yo, hey,
Hopkins that, look, you don't
30 seconds of just throwing them hooks. 30 seconds of them throwing them hooks.
The Deshi has just
ooh, that's it. That's it. There we go. And again. And again. Yo, give him the loopers. The loopers.
Demi starting everything.
Give the loopers again. I'm telling you now, bro. The loopers is dangerous, bro. We're calling it the loopers.
Right, freezing and then eating the shots and counters from Demi.
And again,
we talk about this.
20 seconds, finish strong. You've won the fight. Finish with a fucking bang. Put the icing on top.
Game performance, a lot of courage.
Wait till they hear the 10-second knock. All right, game on. Go, go, go. Game on. Game on.
Final moments here. Demi Sims trained
have it.
and looks to be victorious in her X-Series debut.
There we go.
Hopkins, trying to be the aggressor. Trying to be
Demi Sims. Great debut. I was very impressed with the technique, you know.
Hopkins, like I said,
I was really impressed. And also, I was impressed to how she kept the strictness of her boxing as well. She kept the strictness.
And I'm sure she'll be a better fighter because of this.
So, for those that don't know, Demi Sims and Joey Essex is related. So, the family's got one victory so far. Could that be what happens to Numero, chat? Yes or no?
Live from Sunderland and all part of your regular subscription here on DAZN. That's going to be a fantastic fight, BJ.
Yeah, high-level McCormick against Parra. I don't know a lot about Parra, but McCormick's an explosive guy, very quick-switched fighter, and looking forward to tuning in for that.
There's Ndeshi Hopkins, looking, you know, unblemished, but took so many big shots from Demi Sims here tonight. Credit to both females. The fan zone has...
All right, TikTok, 50K likes to carry on watching.
That assessment.
11% said that Nadesi won. You lot are trolls, bro.
Step away
Who's
from this
voting on that?
A lot of good from it. A lot of positives. She was game. She hung in there 4 rounds, and she had some moments.
I would want to see both females back, right? Match make them accordingly, of course. But for Demi Sims, big step up. Ndeshi Hopkins, maybe a step closer to the level that she displayed here tonight. But fantastic additions to this Misfits female middleweight division.
Sir.
Right, chat. I think we got 2 more on the prelims, right?
Darren Barker, of course, DAZN's own. Successful in the corner. Obviously, he's cornering Joey Essex tonight. Maybe that success will bleed over to Joey.
Looking forward to that fight, Ben. Numero and Joey Essex coming up. Joey Essex, a big star around these parts, and comes in with a lot of confidence. We saw it all week. It's been chaotic, but it's been fun.
Let's make this one official and send it back inside to Haas.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing,
I've never watched Howie, you know.
Scorecards. All 3 judges scored about 40-35, and your winner by
Demi
unanimous decision,
Sims.
Demi Bam Bam.
There we go. One side of the family has a victory so far. Demi Sims. Can Joey Essex get the win as well? For those that want to watch it, click the link in my bio or go to DAZN.com/Tyrone. Demi's sick, you know. It'll be good to see her on Misfits more often. I hope this is not just a one-off. It will be definitely good to see her again on here. Who could she fight? You lot let me know in the chat. But look, these loopers. I was loving the loopers. The looping hooks.
She wasn't the most accurate with the left hook, but she
banged
got the
her
job
up.
done to land the shots and get the respect of Ndeshi.
She went in, bro. The loopers. There, boom. The looping hooks. Hey, listen. It was working, chat. Ndeshi just had her face open like, yeah, give it to me. And Demi said, I'll get ya. Look at that. Push. Push. It was the body to the head every time. It worked. Loopers.
If I'm in the corner of Hopkins, I'm going to say, look, we got to keep our right hand by our ear, okay? We can't keep taking those shots. And she
didn't adjust.
Back to the drawing
she
board.
didn't adjust.
Fantastic victory for Demi Sims. Hope to see both her and Ndeshi back here on X Series. All the crossover action, more to come here tonight. Fantastic night of fights here on X Series 22.
All right, TikTok, one in the chat if you want to carry on watching.
Global home of boxing, where the greatest fighters take center stage, with fights every week and over 185 a year. And now, the mighty Queensberry joins...
All right, so listen, TikTok, get this to 100K likes right now to carry on watching. All right, 100K likes.
There's no limits to what's possible. Nobody brings you closer to the action. Because if the fight is on, it's on the zone, the global home of boxing.
Yeah, it really is the global home of boxing. So much coming your way, thick and fast. September the 13th, we head to Belfast for the eagerly anticipated rematch between Lewis Crocker and Paddy Donovan. Remember, that is for Darren Boots Ennis's former IBF title. Speaking of Darren Boots Ennis, he's now 154-pounder. He takes on Usima Lima October 11th, and then we're back here.
Chat, do you actually think we need a moderator? Do you actually think we need a Portuguese moderator tonight? Be honest, yes or no? Do we actually need a Portuguese moderator? Because I don't even know who to pick.
Versus Anthony Yard, and so...
But I suppose if it's something offensive that someone's writing Portuguese, it will flag up, no?
Looked like she almost had a legendary boxing coach for a father. It didn't...
Yeah, Tony Ferguson's on the card. He is. He is. So we are 2 fights down on X Series 22. We just watched Debbie Sims win against Nadesi. We've got another female fight right now, Carla versus Darren, and it's going to be a real good one. And then look, so chat, Joey Essex Numero is the 8th fight. Okay, we've done 2 fights. We're going on to the 3rd fight now. You can see how quick it's moving.
I like it as well. Look at me, just starting trouble. I'm just starting trouble here now. Carla Jade versus Darren Harris. Obviously, it's title. Carla Jade now become the queen of Misfits.
Oh, STG, can you see what they're writing then if you translate it?
Did listen, Carla has been in there with so many different girls at this point, and she has proven why she's the champion. She's got a great jab. She sticks it on people. She told Darren, "I'm gonna break your nose."
I have no clue what's being wrote, you know.
She's a little gangster with it when she's doing that trash talk back and forth, but she backs it up in the ring. Darren Harris fought 6 times this year to get to this point.
How do you want it?
And she's getting a title fight.
How do you feel?
What are you expecting to see from someone on their debut? Is it just a case of...
Hey, Pooley, what are they saying? Are they being calm?
Get stuck in, the crowd kind of gets involved, and maybe they lose their game plan. What are you expecting?
Hey, yeah, listen, TikTok, I'm cutting off. Come over to my Twitch if you want to carry on watching. I'll see you there. My Twitch is Tyrone. Make sure you say hello. We're going to be watching all the fights today. At some point, obviously, it will go to a watch along. But for the next few fights, yo, JNDK, for the tier 1. For the next few fights, I'll be showing you on stream, okay? Safe, I'll see you over there. Just download Twitch. It's a free app. It's a free app on the App Store. Safe. All right, next fight, chat. Are we ready?
Championship. And now please welcome to the ring the challenger, Darren Harris.
Huge underdog opportunity.
I can show you like ring walks and stuff.
For calm down Darren Harris. She's been on the shorter
Some of you lot's been here before. Some of you lot are new, but we do this every time.
Hasn't really found the verbal answers against the champ BJ, but all that matters is what happens right now inside the ring.
You're 100% right, Ben. You know the saying, sometimes the loudest dog doesn't always bite the hardest. And, you know, that's been Darren Harris's kind of memo all week. She's coming in to do a job. She knows she's got a tough task in front of her, but I did have the opportunity to see her
opens
fight
his mouth, but the words won't come out.
She knows how to get in there and throw down. She's got a much bigger test in front of her tonight with Carla Jade, so we'll see how she responds.
That night in Crater Fight League, she took on Paige Van Zandt's power slap opponent, Mikey Brown.
All right, yeah, let's get the predictions in chat.
This rear uppercut, but as the fight went on, the answers ran out and Darren took over and found a swarming TKO victory. Her 6th 6-0, unbeaten, has kickboxing experience. I mean, man, she's as...
All right, let me get a water quick, chat. 2 sec.
A lot of mental toughness from the young lady from Darren. Obviously, a lot of experience with the kickboxing background, and she's going to need that tonight, Ben.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome the champion, Carla Jade.
queen of Misfits boxing returns. Carla Jade is here with a point to prove.
God,
Following her
dude.
draw opposite the BKFC veteran Melanie Shaw.
God,
took out
dude.
Nikki Rue in a boxing clinic of a performance at X Series 18.
Aye, what a
Now
ring
wants to
entrance
make a stand
tune.
and defend the
I think it's the
title
first time
again,
I've heard
BJ.
this in
Against Nikki
like
Rue, I
boxing.
mean, she put on a boxing clinic, like you said, Ben, showed a display of straight punches.
So listen, if any of you's watched me for when I used to do Sunday Smoke, you would remember Carla Jade. She used to do Ring Girl on Sunday Smoke. Like when we do like the promo, she'd be in the back holding up the thing, and then also between the rounds. So I don't know if you lot, any of you lot remember her on there, but yeah, this Carla.
Can you deal with that pressure? What does she need to do tonight to prove that she has really leveled
There
up from
she
her
is.
last outing?
Do you remember Storm, yeah?
She gets under control, gets Darren under control in the very beginning of the first round, doesn't let her walk in without any consequences.
Told you,
Touch her
Seti.
when she makes mistakes.
I don't know anything about the other one, but Carla Jade is a champion.
Lightweight champ Carla Jade has been destroying Darren Harris all week long verbally.
God,
calling
dude.
her a nasty girl, saying she's gonna break her nose like she broke Nikki's. The fan zone has the champ as a huge favorite. 76% predict that she will retain.
They didn't believe in us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds and is for the Misfits Boxing Lightweight Female World Championship. This bout is brought to you by Misfits Boxing and The Zone.
Yeah, Tony Ferguson fight is on today against Salt Pappy, yes.
Oosh and Boohoo Man. This bout.
WB, wait, one in the chat if you've ever shopped on Boohoo Man. One in the chat real quick. Yeah. But if you want to get some extra discount, Boohoo Man, use code Tyrone for extra discount on top of discount. Carl Darnell, think of the 31 months.
And now,
I got my
ladies
own
and gentlemen,
code.
Introducing to you the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. She's wearing the green and silver. Her official weight of 114.3
She looks serious, though.
And tonight, she's making her
I never had a
Misfits
drip code,
boxing
Rebecca.
debut. Hailing from Miami, Florida, USA. Introducing Darren, come down, Harris.
Okay, we got UK versus America in here, chat. Who you representing?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the champion. Fighting out of the red corner, she's wearing the black and purple. Her official weight of 115 pounds bang on. She is currently
Can we do a poll on Twitch real quick, please? Saying, are you from UK or Portugal or other? I just want to see what people say. I want to see what majority we got in right now, please. You lot go over to my Twitch if you want to get involved in that poll.
introducing Killer Carla
Jade. Let's go, let's go.
Listen, girls, remember the instructions I'm giving you in the change room.
Hey, they look ready. Look at that head to head.
Good luck, shake hands. Shake hands.
I think Carla's gonna box her head off, but I might be wrong. You lot on TikTok, tap the screen. I big up B-Town.
Several this evening. The challenger, Darren Harris in the green and silver trunks. The champion, Carla Jade in the black.
Here we
and
go.
pink. Round number one.
Carla Jade, the champion. From a nice early uppercut. Harris has just got her head down and throwing punches, not really looking at where she's throwing either.
Head so low off to that right side is just positioning her for the rear uppercut of Carla. Ringside here, Ben the Bane Davis, BJ Flores. Man, what a fun fight this is so far.
Nice right hand by Carla a second ago. She landed the right hand of the body, then brought it back up to the head.
Okay.
Doing some good straight shots early. Nice right hand again. She's sneaking that in.
Carla's improved so much since her first fight.
There is a lot of urgency from Darren Harris early in round number one. BJ, why do you think that is?
Yo, she is not stopping coming forward, Harris, in the green shorts. A luminous even.
And I think the urgency comes from Darren because she saw what Melanie Shaw was able to do against Carla in the last fight when she put pressure. Darren's got to be careful not to get too much weight over her front leg and put herself in position to be hit with that uppercut.
2 right hands from Carla Jade, champion. Really effective in these sequences so far. Minute left in round number 1, and Darren Harris, with all the volume, all the pressure, kind of coming up short in some of these exchanges.
Yeah, she hasn't been able to land cleanly yet, but you know, it's only the first round, 5 2-minute rounds. Nice pivot out of that corner by Carla Jade, and really controlling the ring, Ben. She looks, ring generalship looks excellent.
What we've understood from Carla Jade's career is she levels up every single time. This is the most technical I think we've seen her. And that jab, I mean, it's the piston of a left hand that sets the distance.
Oh, was it something mad at CG?
Of this fight in her favor.
And now you're seeing the temperament of the fight. You're seeing Darren Harris calm down a little bit, not coming forward.
Good shot. So she's felt, I think she's felt Carla's power. Is that a little bruise above her left eye as well?
Carla Jade, Darren
a little swelling, a little bruise above her left eye for Harris. Good uppercut there from Carla as well.
If you're just watching the fight, the actual geography of the fight, you need to see Darren Harris coming forward if she hopes to win. She's standing that way, she has no chance.
A lot of strikes from both women. The lightweight title on the line. Still as we head to round number 2. Darren Harris, Carla Jade, a lot of frequency, a lot of urgency. BJ Flores, your assessment of round 1.
You know, Carla did what she had to do. Cool, calm, and composed, landed a lot of right hands. She set a lot of traps for Darren to walk into. And, you know, Darren paid no mind. She walked right into it.
Okay, so this is alleged, okay? Oh, there's Joey Essex. Come on then, Joey. So a lot of Portuguese are tuning in apparently because Numero has allegedly, I don't know what the facts, that's why I'm saying allegedly, has done over a few people.
This corner and Tony Sims, and that's going to be exciting.
I ain't trying to get sued, you know what I'm saying?
Really effective with that rear uppercut, but
have we got some victims in there or something?
Performed best in that first round, DJ.
Ring control was sharp, used the left hand effectively, used the range effectively, and I'm curious to see what she's going to look to set up in round 2.
We did black thing in the English one.
Carla can land that left jab, she can hit you with whatever she wants.
Second frame of 5 potentially for the Misfits Boxing Female Lightweight Championship. Darren Harris, Carla Jade.
Here we go.
Underway.
Round 2. I'll give round 1 to Carla, chat. Anyone see different?
Left jab. Using nice technique and fundamentals.
Wait, what did that call it?
That left hand back, keep her head up that center line so she doesn't give Darren.
Oh, black thing.
Darren Harris bringing, again, a very diverse combat sports background into this, and I feel like you see that in her stance, in her entries, BJ. It's not the
I feel like round 1 went to Carla. Can't say that nowadays, I know, mate. Friendly fire.
You know, looks good on paper sometimes. I'm not going to get hit. The problem is when it's time for you to shoot punches and that high guard, it's impossible to do. So she's got to, you know, mix it up a little bit. Good shots by Carla.
Darren Harris swarming in that exchange. Carla Jade, though, getting the better of it. Minute 20 left in round number 2. A lot of adversity for the challenger this week, not just in the verbal exchanges with Carla, but earlier this morning, her coach arrested.
She's throwing with power now, Carla.
Threw a huge wrench at the challenger, Darren Harris.
It did.
Feel like if she connects, Harris might be in problems.
And just make sure you're in there when your athlete's in that ring. So they'll go back to the drawing board and learn off this. Nice right hand again by Carla Jade.
Darren Harris staying tough, staying strong. Eats another rear uppercut, though, from the champion.
And she's walking right into that with that high guard, Ben. She has too much weight over her.
She got her technique on point, Carla Jade.
Combination fell a little short, but at least
she's keeping it very strict.
40 seconds left in round 2. Carla Jade, right hand.
The only problem is she's hitting gloves quite a bit because Harris has quite a high guard.
With that left of hers.
She caught her with a shot, but
so she's going to have to put some feints in
she's still in control
to try and draw that guard down. Maybe going to the body might be Carla's best bet at the minute.
Nice moment there from the champ. 15 to go as Carla Jade connects again.
And you just saw Carla was kind of in the middle of the ring. She shot the right hand and went into the corner. Mistake from Carla, but comes back with a nice right hand to end the round. I got her up 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 Carla, chat. 2-0 Carla Jade. What have you got? What have you got? 2-0? How are you scoring it so far, Carla Jade versus Harris?
And Carla Jade, lightweight title hanging in the balance. balance. Now, it does appear that a huge technical upside is on
Tony Ferguson, Salt Pappy.
Spot. But let's talk a little bit about this. Tony Ferguson, Salt Pappy later tonight, BJ.
Big fight.
I cannot wait for this fight. Tony Ferguson, an absolute legend in the MMA world, coming over to crossover boxing. Salt Pappy's opportunity to prove that he belongs, that he is a true crossover star, that he could go out there and beat a professional fighter, a man who's trained his entire life to win professional fights. Salt Pappy crossing over. Remember, Ben, he was a male nurse 3 years ago, and now he's facing the former UFC champion.
Back here in this lightweight title fight, Carla Jade just connecting with the ones and twos, BJ.
Right down the middle, you see Carla Jade landing her shots and giving down.
Okay, Sergio, sorry, please don't hurt me.
Not trying to do too much. I got her up 2-0, Ben.
I agree with that, BJ.
How many rounds is this? 6?
Lightweight title, hanging in the balance. The challenger, Darren Harris, again pushing forward, keeping that head down, trying to close the distance, but taking so much damage for those efforts.
Nice short right hand by Carla, and you see Carla, whenever Darren comes in, she's able to spin out of those corners pretty effectively and get back to the middle of the ring.
Oh, Jimmy Essex, I think you commented on one of my Facebook posts. Is that right?
Effective, or clean punching, effective aggression, ring generalship, and defense. Carla Jade is showing a lot of ring generalship tonight.
And the question that we had, BJ, was how can Carla deal with an opponent who's trying to be the aggressor, trying to pressure? And I am deeply impressed by the upgrades she's made.
Yeah, she's doing a good job. Nice and relaxed, taking her time, walking Darren Harris into traps. And, you know, Darren's just got to get her head off the center and start with a body shot.
Oh, you're always
and not
here.
Try to chase Carla's head. If she will go to the body and finish up top, she'll have a lot more success.
1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Darren Harris again trying to charge at the champion, but Carla Jade too slick, too smooth.
Carla Jade using that long post, that long measure with the right hand.
Carla's got to be careful going back, though.
You see her just effortlessly spinning.
Because she's going back with her hands down. She has to be careful.
And you're Darren Harris, you're probably just thinking to yourself, I wish my
arms were
a little bit
you see
longer.
that? She's going back with her hands down and her chin slightly up.
Carla's got to be careful not to back straight up. Whenever you back straight up,
there you go. The commentary's saying the same thing now. Bro, we should be commentary. Get man on commentary, bro.
Than she has any round so far. Final 30 seconds, the champ.
This is Harris's round so far.
Carla's shooting a lot of headshots. She's got to keep dispersing the ball up and down. Don't just shoot for the head every single time.
They won't ask in the ring as well.
Take the shots, body and head, and that's going to open up the head. Nice right hand by Carla Jade. It's a good fight, Ben.
Fantastic fight. Lot of volume from both females.
5 more fights till Joey Essex Numero.
Statement following her draw. Darren Harris trying to remain unbeaten in combat sports and take the title home. Final 10 seconds.
Yo, Bruce.
Loading up on the right hand, Ben, looking to get some good, solid shots before the rounds end, and this is a very competitive round.
Big connection late there from Carla Jade. Darren Harris back to the corner.
Oh, bro, I can't deal with these TikTok warnings, bro. TikTok, see you over on Twitch. It's fucking doing my head in. I'll see you over on Twitch. Safe.
She caught Carla. She got Carla's attention in the middle part of that second round. Carla made some adjustments and was able to escape, but Darren landed some good shots in that round, and that's a round that I could see potentially going to Darren Harris.
Round 4, second to last round here.
Get the bag. Get the bag. Get on there and smash out. Yeah, alright, bro. We're waiting for the right one, bro.
She's got to make sure she pulls her head off that center line, Ben. She's shooting the 1 and then the 2, and she's
can't devalue ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
So she could shoot the jab and then the right hand, make that defensive move to the right side, and be defensively responsible with the hands up or the head move. She's forgetting that last part.
When you think about cardio, when you think about stamina, at this point in the fight, who do you believe is the pressure fighter?
I'm not sure who's fresher, but it's really going to depend on who keeps their fundamentals intact in these last 2 rounds. I'm not so sure the gas tank's going to come into play, but who keeps to their fundamentals, stick to their basics.
Penultimate frame between Carla Jade and Darren Harris. Lightweight championship here on the prelims of X.
Okay, I got it 2-1 chat to Carla Jade. Last round I gave to Harris. What have you lot got?
Carla's got to land that uppercut when she's walking in like she did right there. Good shot by Carla. Darren's coming with a lot of heat right here. She knows she had a good round in round 3.
Darren Harris smiling in that exchange, clearly having some fun here in her Misfits debut.
You got 3-0. That's the co-main, Josh. So that'll be about 10 o'clock.
Coming with that right hand behind the guard. She shot that plenty of times now, Ben. It's time for her to bring the right uppercut underneath and the right hand behind the guard to make Darren Harris defensively responsible for both. Good body shot by Carla.
Beautiful right hand down to the breadbasket.
Carla's engine's a lot better this fight as well compared to her last one.
From Carla Jade, right? Turning the tables, putting the pressure on the challenger.
Good
uppercut.
Carla again sets it up, blinds her opponent with the jab. Nice right hand by Darren Harris. She's getting close to Carla.
1 minute left in round number 4.
Harris's face looking a bit bruised.
There in the action. Darren Harris.
Who have I got for the main event? I got Darren Till over Luke Rockhold. Who you got?
Coming in with that high guard, both hands in front of the face, and Carla's trying to get around the guard with the right hand behind the ear, looking to land strategic shots. Let her keep placing that right hand on the body. She's going to be more successful, and let her walk into some straight jabs right down the middle.
Nice work from Carla Jade there. Beautiful.
Yeah, Demi Sims won.
Uppercut, cannot miss. 30 seconds remain in round number 4.
Nice right hand by Darren, but you see Carla's doing something good. Whenever Darren gets her against those ropes, she's making a move right or left and getting back in the center of the ring and making Darren do it all over again.
Darren Harris unable to really find answers for the champ here late in round number 4.
STG.
Carla Jade, this is exactly the performance we needed to see from her, BJ.
And this is what I like to see out of
WSTG. Do you think we should post our Carla Jade one? And I'll do an intro for you in a second.
Loading up on the right hand again.
I reckon we should, you know.
Retreating. Big round for the champion.
Good round.
Final frame up next for the lightweight title. Can Darren Harris pull this off, or will Carla Jade retain?
Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Let me do it for you right now.
In 1 round 4 clearly. Showed a lot of weapons.
The intro. Demi Sims versus Nagasi. Make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's see how this fight pans out. Ah, there we go.
Week-long BJ, gotta be one of the best crossover bouts we've put together in years.
The Gorilla versus the Gorilla Killer, Ben. I love the nicknames. And, you know, look, Darren Till's kind of taking over this Misfits scene at the moment. He's coming off a couple very good wins, and he's got a tough task in front of him with a big physical guy like Rockhold who can really punch with the left hand.
And talking about physicality, here's some sweet shots from the champion, Carla Jade. Darren Harris just keeping that chin planted right in place for the rear uppercut. And you can see Killer Carla Jade having a good time ahead of this last round.
She's in good spirits, and nice body shot. And that sets up the right uppercut perfectly. Carla's got to be careful not to pull straight back like she did right there.
Now Carla Jade pouring it on here early in round 5. Darren fighting back.
You see Carla shoots that right
hand. It's going off. Yo, Kieran, Pivot 26 months. Appreciate you.
And it makes Darren chase her all over again. Good ring generalship by Carla. Nice left hook by Darren.
Final minute 30, Darren Harris.
The final round, chat. Carla 3-1.
But clear technical level advantage for Carla
good
Jade.
right hook there.
Lady, she's coming forward, she's giving it her all, but Carla's kind of picking her apart on the outside, and you can see where the ring general
pay-per-view Waggy.
Not all pressure is created equally. Sometimes it makes diamonds, sometimes it's dust, BJ. And Carla Jade dusting Darren Harris here in round 5.
Nice right uppercut. Still a competitive fight, but a fight that Carla Jade is, you know, kind of pulling away with. Darren's trying hard, putting the pressure, but she's walking into right uppercuts and right hands and getting spun back to the center of the ring.
And it's that excellent
good right, bro. That right hook is starting to get through now on Harris. Carla's fully loading him up as well. But Harris is not stopping coming forward. She doesn't stop coming forward.
And this training camp, she was able to shoot the right hand and then make the defensive move afterwards.
I wonder how the judges are scoring it because of the aggressiveness from Harris.
From Harris moments ago, but the driver's seat firmly belonging to Carla Jade. I'm loving that.
Pyro versus Numero. I think you'll find I'm like double his weight.
It allows her to set up the headshot and land the body shot at the same time. So,
not double his weight.
Walking into those punches.
Harris unable to impose herself offensively. Final 15 seconds, the champion dancing, styling, moving, grooving, en route to retaining.
Yeah, I think it's 4-1. 4-1 Carla Jade, unless the judges see it different.
She's making improvements.
And for Darren Harris, never relenting, never wilting, not running out of gas, but Carla Jade speeding
unless they see it different, I don't know. Chat, how have you done that?
Showed us the levels that she now has.
Yeah, she looked a lot better. Went back to the drawing board, went back to the training camp and said, look, when somebody puts pressure on me, how am I going to counter that? Well, tonight, we got an answer. because Darren Harris came with a lot of pressure, and she fought a hell of a fight.
Lewis Crocker and Patty Donovan will rematch for the vacant IBF welterweight world title at Windsor Park, Belfast on Saturday, September 13th. The first meeting ended in controversial fashion, with Crocker taking the win by DQ. Will it be repeat or revenge? Apologies, VJ.
Blood. Chat, what is going on with our chat, bro? What the fuck?
Set up.
Oh my days.
Jade was just too sharp. She outboxed her. She used ring generalship. Let's look at the replay here.
So listen, I don't know if everyone understands the language I'm speaking, but I'm going to say it as clear as possible. There is one more fight of the prelims left that we can watch on here. After that, we will be going to a watch along. I'll be able to show you the ring walks and all of that sort of stuff. But with inside, when they're actually fighting, I can't show you. So click the link in my bio or go to thezone.com/Tyrone to get the fight, okay?
Vary up her offense a little bit to be more effective.
I can't be any more clear than that.
More aware of what's coming. You can see the fan zone has no change whatsoever.
Google Translate. You translate it, bruv. You fucking translate it.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah, I got it 4-1 for Carla Jade.
Click the link and you'll see, G.
She deserves a victory.
5 rounds of fun action to determine the lightweight female champion. Let's make it official and send it inside to us.
And yeah, you lot watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe because we'll be having highlights put up. One in the chat on YouTube if you've subscribed to us. Subscribe. How do I say subscribe in fucking Portuguese chat?
George Milkey and Benny de Cruz scored about 49-46. And Judge Sven Greify scores the bout 50-45.
Oh, 5 rounds, that one.
By unanimous decision. And still, the Misfits boxing
Well done, Carla. Well deserved.
the world, Killer Carla Jade.
Nah, 49-46 was right. I had Carla 4 rounds up. Only the 3rd round I thought she slacked in.
BJ, man, color me impressed.
Yeah, she showed a lot of improvement, Ben, and she added a couple dimensions to her boxing game. She was able to escape after she landed the shots and showed some responsible defense after she created offense.
And this is the type of champion you want here. Someone who is effective on both the microphone, the press conferences, and all the... Whoa! Whoa, what is this? Looks like Lil Belzy.
Brother, what is going on? Who is that? Is that Alexia Grace? What's going on?
What is Little Belzy
Is she just came from a wedding? Oh, no, it's not. What?
Little Belzy.
Lil Belzy. Oh my days. Listen, don't forget, Joey Essex is coming up. Darren Till, Salt Pappy, Tony Ferguson. Link in my bio if you want to watch it. thezone.com/Tyrone.
Oh, squealy, I'm the champ. You just come up a loss. No, you're not a pound for pound.
What the hell? Hey, it's Misfits. We expect stuff like this when we're watching Misfits. I'm sure I can almost guarantee that it's not going to be the only person that crashes out into the ring chat today. We're going to get more. We're going to definitely get more than that. Yo, Motionless. Hey, Motion, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate you. Seeing as we're doing Prime subs, let me cue lot in. For those that have Amazon Prime and want to subscribe for free, here you go. Oh, hi there. You are probably wondering, how do I get rid of these ads? Well, I'm going to tell you how to get rid of these ads for free. Yes, for free, in less than 30 seconds. First thing you want to do is click the link that you're seeing spammed right in the chat right now. Next thing you want to do, in the top right, click your account. Then click manage Twitch accounts. Then all you're going to do is link your Twitch account with your Amazon Prime. Then head back over to Twitch, and then it will give you the option to subscribe with Prime. It's easy as that. No more ads. All right, let's get back to the stream. There you go, chat.
takes on Jeremy Stevens. That one is wild.
Can't wait.
That's crazy. That
By
one's
the
crazy.
way, trained with Mike Perry just recently. That video's coming out soon. Weight concept.
Wait, one second. We're not plugging YouTube channels here, man. If we're doing that, you might as well go and check out.
Chat, who was the girl that jumped into the ring?
What was happening there?
Do you know me? I have no idea.
I don't know who that
Bailey
was, but
Jade.
she was really going.
Bailey J, thank you for the Prime sub. Lee Peter, thank you for the resubscription in 3 months. Official Squids, thank you for the Prime sub as well. And Kean, thank you for 7 months. Appreciate you.
Actually had to hold her back. That might be Carla Jade's next challenger. We'll see. But the champ gets it done again, Addy.
We certainly do. All right, look, the champ is the champ until someone takes that belt off her. Hint, hint. Anyway, Amir Anderson is next. Pros, Vita Scara. I like this because we're starting to see pros now. We've seen a lot of this on Misfits, but Amir Anderson could be one of the best prospects we've got.
Yeah, I mean, 10-time amateur.
Shanti, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you.
A lot of those amateur champions, but what they don't necessarily always get right is the pro scene. And Amir Anderson is getting it right in a big, big way. Misfits took a chance with him, looking at big-time promotions that were outside of the crossover space, and he went, no, I want this exposure. I want this moment. And every time he stepped into the ring so far, he's delivered. He's 4-0, and he's stepping up once again against Sakara. He is 8-1. That's not usually something you see from a high-level prospect just starting out.
I got Darren Till winning, Jelly. What have you got?
You get everything. If you're a viewer here in the arena, which is starting to fill up nicely, or at home, you're getting the prospects. You're getting some crazy stuff as well, and you're getting real professional boxing.
Yeah, you know, it is a bit of a circus, but at the end of the day...
Oh, you want our Discord link? I think they're saying in Portuguese they want our Discord link.
I'm used to fight.
T Dutch, favor the 37 months. Appreciate you.
But the likes of Darren Till, Tony Ferguson, Luke Rockhold, like these are some of the world's best fighters that ever stepped in the cage. So you're getting to see everything tonight.
And Liam McCall on stage with us as well.
Of course.
And Liam McCall as well. All right, let's do this one. Amir Anderson versus Vitor Sakara. Let's throw it back to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for our next bout of the evening, scheduled 8 3-minute rounds in the Misfits Boxing Pro Middleweight Division. And now, please welcome to the ring, Vitor Sakara.
A Brazilian battle-tested veteran. It's 8-1 Vitor Sakara.
Okay, chat, let's get it.
Looking for the ultimate upset here at X Series. BJ, a win over Amir Anderson would catapult this man into uncharted territory.
It would, Ben, but Vito's going to have a very tough night in front of him. He's got 10-time
You want to do a prediction? I'll tell you the fighters' names. So we got Anderson versus Sequeiro.
Man Anderson coming to cash in Manchester and steal the show. This kid's got a lot of ability, and we're really excited about what's going to happen.
Vitor Sakara has not seemed phased whatsoever here in Manchester. We'll see if his dreams are realized.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to the ring, Amir Anderson.
Let's go.
Talk about the coolest kid in school.
Amir.
It's the youngster, Amir Cashman Anderson, aforementioned 10-time national champion. He has been blazing through everybody we put in front of him. Nams Taylor, what makes Amir Cashman Anderson so special?
Amir Anderson, 10-time national champion, accolade after accolade after accolade. The guy really, really is enjoying himself when he's in that ring. That's what he lives for. He loves this, the passion. It's all there, the skill.
So the fan zone says 88% are rooting for Anderson to win this.
Amir Cashman Anderson remaining unbeaten. We shall see if the masses are correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 8 3-minute rounds in the Misfits Boxing Pro Middleweight Division. This bout is brought to you by Misfits Boxing and The Zone and their proud sponsors, Jewel.com, Prime Hydration,
Boohoo Man,
and Boohoo Man. This bout is sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Athletic Regulation. Your supervisor in charge, Brendan Cloewa. Your timekeeper at the bell, Peter
Nah,
Lowe.
Chase didn't pull out. He's still fighting.
3 judges scoring ringside.
Who won the
From
last
England,
one? Carla
Jack
Jade.
Goodwin.
Jordan, did you put any bets down?
Hale. And from Germany, George Milky. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the red and gold. His official weight of 159.6 pounds. He has a record of 9 fights, 1 loss, 8 wins, and 4 of those wins come in by way of knockout. Hailing from Sao Paulo, Brazil, introducing Vitor La Máquina Siqueira! And now introducing to you his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the blue.
Alright, real quick. Does any of you not have Instagram? One in the chat if you have Instagram.
Undefeated.
Uno in the chat if you have Instagram.
All 3 wins come in by way of knockout. Hailing from Syracuse, New York.
Make sure you follow my Instagram, Darren1MC. Link is there if you want to click it, or it's in the bio. Jasmine, what did I say wrong? What did I say? It's not Uno, is it?
All the time, okay? And protect
yourself
all the time. Okay. Okay, touch close. Touch close.
Sven Graffi, third man inside for this middleweight clash. 8 3-minute rounds between the Brazilian Vitor Siqueira and the showman, the performer, the prodigy, Amir Cashman Anderson.
Here we go.
New York versus Sao Paulo here in Manchester.
Alright, K-Lap, thank you for the prime, appreciate you.
Anderson, this kid is something unreal.
Anderson just feeding them out right now. It's the first round. He don't want to rush anything. He's pushing that jab into him.
But I'm seeing great things for him ahead.
BJ Flores, Bendabain Davis aside the action. And BJ, when you think about the length and distance management of Amir Anderson, he truly is.
Oof, nice cool jab there.
He is. You know, I haven't had the opportunity to see him fight too many times. I saw his last fight. He was very impressive.
The little loop and left hook lands nice.
He takes his time. He's a good body puncher, and his trainer Chris Burns really feels like as the fight goes on, Amir will continue to build momentum.
Siqueira 8-1 overall, half his victories by knockout. Has not seemed phased whatsoever by Amir Anderson in the lead-up to this fight.
Not at all.
Alright, Jordan, you know me too well. I put Ty Mitchell down to win because the odds were ridiculous, bro.
We put input into this to make sure he's taking steps up the ladder, taking a tougher opponent each and every time.
Yeah, part of the process of building a young fighter like Amir is giving him tests. Not too easy, but not too difficult in the beginning.
Nice double jab. Oh, he's piecing him up.
Body shot by Amir. Jab down, right hand up, left hook down. Nice combination punching from the young 160-pounder.
Beautiful speed and power.
Wait, I think there's still time to do it though, George, you know?
Nothing going. 90 seconds remaining.
Brother, he is piecing him up.
I love the jab to the body by Amir. Whenever you see a young fighter pushing that jab to the body, it sets up so many things. It sets up the lead hook. It sets up the right hand right behind it, and Amir is very aware of that.
Yeah, I'm excited for Dylan Danis as well. Oh, hope they're not just rolling around. Oh!
See him chopping that jab to the body and bringing that right hand back behind the guard. Beautiful shot by Amir Anderson.
A lot of power there from Amir. 3-0 so far here on Misfits, taking out Ernesto Olveira, Niraj, and Kijante Davis. Mams, he's passing every single test.
With flying colors, might I add.
50 seconds to go here. First round of 8 potentially, but
wait, what the hell was that?
Does not look like the cash man wants to go to the scorecards.
He doesn't get paid for overtime, Ben. Nice.
Oh, I don't know what I just did on YouTube.
Left hook to the body. I love the double jab from Amir. I want to see him calm down a little bit and be a little more, slow the punches down a little bit, but be a little more accurate.
Hey, Connor.
Jab to the body, then heading upstairs.
Main card
Anderson,
starts next.
Nowhere is safe opposite the Syracuse native.
Great jab from Anderson.
Having second thoughts about his initial approach now, though, isn't he?
He's not gonna
we'll be streaming for all of the fights, but we can't show all of them, no.
Good left hook that stuck through there. Vitor Siqueira finding a home.
Great jab again.
Beautiful jab to the body.
Oof. Almost broke his arm there, throwing that left hook.
A little bit red on the nose from some of these shots, but the Brazilian still very
You gonna get fucked over. There's Ferrari.
Amadeus Ferrari and Raheem Pardesi, first fight on our pay-per-view.
You know, this fight might turn into a fight afterwards, you know, chat.
Oh, wait, this guy is all
These two are seriously beefing.
100 miles an hour. What is Pardesi going to do? I've said it all week. Is he going to be the Bentley to tame the Ferrari?
Oh, it might be Pete for Pardesi, you know. It might be Pete for Pardesi.
See who has more gas.
I don't know.
Amadeus Ferrari shows a lot of explosiveness, and he's got a very good trainer as well. I'm very
No,
familiar
what
with
we
this
said,
trainer
we
out
can't
of
go by
Miami. Teaches good
pads
fundamentals,
too much,
I'll be
can
looking
we?
to see what improvements Amadeus Ferrari has made
That
since
overhand's
his
looking dangerous, though.
The question I have is just about the
That
stamina.
overhand's
Will
looking
Amadeus
dangerous.
Fight smart, fight technically. I have a sneaking suspicion. The answer is no.
Caution to the wind, Ben. You know, it's only one gear for Amadeus Ferrari.
Talking about caution, this fight right here, round number 2 between Amir Anderson, Vitor Sikera underway. And man, when you think about the heat, the blistering power of Anderson.
STG is Tony active, yeah?
Yeah, he does. You know, he's trying to come down the front door, and a lot of times, you know, when you're trying to get into a house, the front door isn't always the best option. You know, Amir is
Good
heavily
body
armed
shot.
at
Yo,
the front
Kels,
door,
think
and
with a
he's
hand
taking a
hop.
lot of shots.
Sometimes you got to go through the window, the back door.
Check the side door. Check around the back. See some of the windows are open because Amir Anderson's coming with heat in rounds 1 and 2.
Oi, who's from Portugal? Give me a Portugal song that everyone fucks with real quick.
Responsible.
Name and the track title.
Be careful for those temple shots. He's learning in there, Dan. This is only his 4th professional fight, so this is a good test. A guy 8-1 fighting in front of a massive crowd like this, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from Amir so far.
Nice evasion from Anderson. He does have this tendency to sort of shell up and allow his opponent to throw some shots off on him, Mams. I don't know if I love that from Amir.
Well, he's taking it in, he's calculating, and he's
Is this a bait song though, yeah?
and he really is
One that
very
everyone
good at
knows.
Understanding and digesting the pattern.
Like,
of
I'll
his
give me a
opponent.
song that everybody knows, Vortex. That is just vibes.
Here at the AO Arena. Nice sticks by Amir as he circles off. Beautiful rip to the body, BJ.
Yeah, the one thing, Ben, when he gets into that high guard, he lets Sikera get some shots up. His gloves are open and his eyes are open.
Nah,
so
it doesn't have to be rap. There's something that gets everyone going, bro.
You know, without any defense, he's very sharp, but he's going orthodox to southpaw and just walking Sikera into shots. Beautiful range by Amir.
1:20 on the clock here in round number 2. Vitor Sikera's offensive success diminishing as this continues. Beautiful land from Amir.
Beautiful straight jab, left hand right down the pipe, and Amir's confusing Vitor because he's going back and forth. Good defense, gloves are open, pushes him back with a nice straight jab. Good body shot by Amir.
But Sikera not to be deterred, eating all of it and still staying in the face.
It's actually not TOS because I'm whitelisted from the zone, innit? But I just wouldn't be able to do any more for the zone after that.
Well, he definitely came to fight, and that's what we like to see out of an 8-1 fighter. But Amir is very sharp in there, great body shot, and looks very composed. Beautiful jab of the body.
And if you're Vitor Sikera, you can't just have faith in these winging single shots, BJ. You need to set it up. You need to lay traps.
Oh! He's got him on the ropes. Oh! Oh! Oh my God, his arm! His arm! VAR! VAR is on! I think his arm just went out.
20 seconds left on the clock.
Whoa!
Taylor, that's not
I need to
where you
VAR
wanna
that.
be against
20
Amir
seconds left.
Anderson.
Can he take him out? Oh, he's shaking his head. But you're getting battered, bro. So why are you shaking your head if you're getting battered?
Whenever a fighter is shaking their head, suggesting that they're okay, more often than not, BJ, I think they might be a little hurt.
Yeah, 100%. Nice short right hand behind the guard by Amir. And Amir's really just pouring it on. I absolutely love what I see tonight, guys.
Bro, I need a VAR on his arm.
Vitor Sikera going from the...
I need a VAR on his arm, chat.
The fire. Lot of heat.
Chase is in the building.
Pay-per-view main card. It's the heavyweight champion, Chase DeMoor, welcoming the Polish.
And there's Natan. They're both getting wrapped up.
Mams, these two have been unreal this fight week.
The Polish have fought more outside the ring than they're going to be fighting inside the ring. I mean, these guys are nuts. They know how to provoke, that's for sure. But now, showtime, Chase DeMoor, the heavyweight champ. He is irate. We're going to see a different Chase DeMoor.
Beautiful jab to the body, right hand up top by Amir.
Alright, Vortex, I'm hoping that's a banger.
Lands another right hand, and he's really in total
Chase
control
is winning
right
that
here,
fight, bro.
He's touching him with the jab to body, walking secure into anything he wants. Beautiful ring generalship by the young 3-0 prospect.
And it's being so adaptive and orthodox and southpaw. You just don't see guys as ambidextrous as Amir Anderson.
He's got a great set of eyes. He's very alert and aware. He's very high boxing IQ in there, and it's obvious from ringside.
Third round of 8, potentially Amir Anderson steamrolling.
Is that Brazil? Yo, give me a fucking Portuguese song then, please.
What Amir does very well is he mixes up the speed of that left jab. He'll shoot it hard, he'll stab it to the body, he'll shoot it soft, then he'll shoot a hard one. He's very intelligent. He's got a very high ring IQ. I love seeing it from a young prospect.
It's just ridiculous the depth of his arsenal, Mans Taylor, as he goes to work again on Vitor Siqueira's chin.
Downstairs, upstairs. I mean, he mixes it up so beautifully.
You know, Chris Burns, his trainer, man, said he's a tremendous body puncher. He said, BJ, look, we want an 8-round fight because we believe
I think he's going to do him.
We're seeing why Chris Burns felt that way, ripping up the body of Siqueira.
Ricky Hatton made that left hook famous inside this building. Amir Anderson studying and taking some notes from the legend.
I just love the temperament of Amir. You see a lot of amateurs will come out
swing and a miss
into the pros. They waste a lot of movement. They're not as efficient. Amir is calm, cool, collected in there, and really focusing in on what's open on Vitor Siqueira.
TikTok, one in the chat if you want to carry on watching.
Round number 3, and Mams Taylor, when we think about guys that are the full package, Anderson so adept on the microphone, creating fun moments on social media. He is exactly what we want here at Misfits.
All right, all of you tap the screen. Let's get 30k likes, 40k likes. Sorry.
He has it all. He really
on TikTok.
has the makings to become a great champion and pay-per-view.
Good double hook.
Great reflexes right there. I love the punch selection of Amir Anderson. Jab body, right hand down, jab up, right hand down. Chop the jab, right hand behind the guard. Just doing all the things I like to see. And now back into the southpaw stance. He's going to walk Siqueira into another left hand in a matter of seconds. There it was.
There it was.
With all of this offensive success, BJ, the question is not if, but when.
Beautiful.
The
good body shot.
Put Siqueira onto the canvas.
He's just got to keep focusing on the body, Ben. You know, it's not always about landing that one knockout shot. When you chop a tree, you never know which swing is going to be the one that takes him down.
That's a good analysis.
BJ, chopping the tree, breaking inside the front door and the back door.
Yes,
it's good to have you back inside the booth, BJ.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. My trainers used to tell me all the time, hey, BJ, don't try to land that knockout shot. It's just like chopping down a tree. You never know which swing it's going to be, and Amir Anderson has demonstrated that tonight. Beautiful display of boxing.
Yes, and Ben Davis has chopped many a tree. He knows all about that.
Maybe in my dreams. 40 seconds left in round number 3 here. Amir Anderson again, firmly in control.
Beautiful.
Oh!
Down goes the Brazilian.
Oh, bro! What a shot! Don't forget, we got Joey Essex, Darren Till, Tony Ferguson, all coming up on this same card. Link in my bio if you want to watch that. DAZN.com/Tyrone. Here we go. He's back. Oh, that was low. But he's about to switch him off. He's back. Oh, ref! He's still there. How is he still there? Oh my God. The ref didn't wave him. In some fights, he would have got waved.
Amir Anderson showed on those ropes right there. The punch selection, incredible. But you got to give credit to Vitor Siqueira.
Bro, he landed like 20 shots without a punch being thrown back.
And hopefully it comes out.
The referee lagged out. The referee just fucking lagged out.
Just like Amir Anderson is, but Mams Taylor, walk me through this action. Beautiful left hand that brings the Brazilian down.
That was insane.
Was fighting it. He's got all the heart in the world. Look at that.
Oh, it hit him in his neck. Net shot.
BJ
Net
hit him on the money, didn't he? Right on the button there.
He did. He was looking to time him whenever the Siqueira shot the right hand. He stuck that
look at that. Look.
Beautiful timing. And then Amir flowing against the ropes. I would like to see
some missed, but most of them went through.
That was a very impressive combination.
I mean, he just flows, doesn't he? My God, KSI impressed.
Fired up.
That's the Kala impressed face too. I know that one well.
And look at the temperament of Amir Anderson coming right back out for round number 4. Back to work. He's got the hard hat on, ready to go out there and just keep doing his job.
Oh yeah. Very composed, focused, relaxed, having fun in there. Like I say, he really enjoys himself.
And for Vitor Sequeira, things just going from bad to worse, BJ. Is there anything that the Brazilian can do to get back into this?
At this point, he's really starting to break him down. One thing I really like that DeMoor is doing, he's been so effective with the straight left jab. Now he's showing the jab, and he's turning that into a hook, and he's making Vitor Sequeira defend both the jab and left hook and the jab to the body, which is impossible to defend. I absolutely love the punch selection.
Bamboozled, puzzled, discombobulated is Sequeira, Mams Taylor.
Yes, and also credit to how great is it to have BJ Flores in here, who his depth of understanding of this. He's calling it in a way that none of us could.
It's really only second
Hey,
to your
Jade, thank you for the 14 months. Appreciate you.
I feel like I'm watching an artist go to work here is what I feel like, and I just have the way he is breaking down Sequeira. This is not a 3